Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Where is everybody?
I mean, still got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. What can happen in 3 minutes?
I don't know. Does everyone usually get here early? I don't usually get here early, so.
Early-ish. Boy, I think I'm done with the other campaign that I was playing. Or trying to
Oh,
the
yeah?
campaign keep on. It was nasty. Like
Hello, friend.
excuse me?
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Oh. Hey, it's heavy metal as.
It's fascist Laz.
Excuse me, how dare you?
He's not a fascist. He's like a lamb of
Just
God.
I'm just an extremist. That doesn't mean I'm a fascist.
Alright, extremist Laz. Fair enough.
Yeah, the other camp.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Lou.
I was going to ask what's happening in the other campaign.
Oh, okay. Oddly, I was about to say. So it's the Candlekeep series, and we've talked, I'm back and forth about a little bit on the chat here. And like literally, they started screaming at each other. Like the DM and a couple of players. And I was like, yeah, I'm done, guys.
Why were they screaming at each other?
Over like rules.
And can't you just discuss them?
Well, that's kind of how I felt too, but guys, I'm gone.
That's
I said, I don't pay to get annoyed.
Wait, was it whose campaign?
It's a group named Red Bear Games.
Hmm.
Yeah. And like he's actually a really good storyteller, so I don't know if I just blended with like a bad mix of players. I don't think so.
That definitely happens.
Yeah.
Like a lot of this from doing this professionally, like a lot of it is how well players mesh and trying to get players to cooperate. So
Yeah.
But I mean, you should have like a disclaimer, like you did. Like, uh, you know, I believe it was you that when I first joined, it was so long ago. You said, if you don't agree with any of the rules, let's discuss it civilly. Like, let's be civil about it. I wouldn't just fucking start screaming out of fucking nowhere.
It's bad. It was really bad. It was really
The
bad.
DM is always right.
yeah, well, I generally would rather have that discussion outside of game. I know all DMs do their tables differently, but well, sorry you are having a bad experience with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it blew my mind. And like I said, the DM's his strength is probably a storyteller, but I think he might. I don't know if he's got maybe he forgets things all the time, like a lot of things. So sometimes I think that might be a piece of it too, where some people just aren't patient with that.
Yeah, I mean,
We just have to take good notes.
yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, he'll forget what class you are sometimes.
Well, yeah, that happens. If you run many games, that's bound to happen.
Yeah. I mean, but I just like that's how I look at it. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. I mean, that's what this guy's doing for a living, and he's doing games for mostly everybody in his games in the States, and he's in Ireland, right? And he usually starts at his games start anywhere between 5 and 7 Eastern Standard Time, so that's pretty late for him. So he's up into the wee morning hours doing it. So I don't know if I got. I'm kind of bummed. I like my character.
I wonder if that's because is that because a lot of his customers are American, maybe.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Canadian, a lot of American customers. Yeah.
This is the biggest market for it.
Yeah.
I know I'm trying to find more European customers because my evening games are all like book solid, but like all my afternoon games are. I have problems finding people for them.
Got to find people on shift work.
Yeah, that.
Dude, I'm right here. I got your back.
Yeah, as long as Desker and I don't have to figure out what time it really is when you guys are talking anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I have to figure out what the fuck are
well,
you talking about.
Well, this is a Saturday game, so there's a lot more Americans who can play. But in general, most of my weekly afternoon games are filled with Europeans. And
I would
workers.
I would have loved to join more of your weekly afternoon games, but I can because I work Eastern Standard Time hours, so I'm working when that's going on.
Yeah, that's you're actually in my this is my side campaign. Like my main campaign is a surface one. The Whispers of the Deep is my secondary campaign.
Wow, he called us side.
We're like the side chicks.
All right.
What the hell, man? Oh,
you know
man.
you like us more than any of your shitty campaigns.
You know what, dude? Dude, you are not Gucci. You are not Gucci. That's all I'm. You get to tell the story only.
All right. Everyone relax. We have a new player today, as I think most of you know. I have to figure out a good point to bring you in. Just looking at
Hello, everybody.
here.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
I love your voice.
Hello and welcome.
I do a lot of podcasting, so
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I was gonna say you have much better microphone quality than I'm used to.
it's nothing. It's nothing as entertaining as this, though. It's all cybersecurity and zero trust and business bullshit. So
That could be entertaining to some. Let's see. All right, I think we're about ready to go. Just trying to get my bearings here. Let's see. So I think the group had been studying the map, and you were going to go to the dot near the that dungeon next. Is that where we had left off?
Let me take a look.
I believe so.
So Resin, you are you're on deck for doing scribe duty this week. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And Arnis, you are the previous scribe. Do you want to give me a quick recap of last week on the Gucci Gang?
I certainly can. It was the 80s. It was the 80s. The official recap or the mysterious Dusker recap?
Mysterious.
Both, because I wasn't here. I am interested now.
So basically, it was
a mysterious Deska recap. What's that all
Well,
about?
I don't know either.
We're going to question her Eastern European oranges here. So basically, it was the 87th and 88th of winter. Spring was approaching. New Year was coming up, and we didn't know what was going on for Candlehome and Gucci Gang. So we headed on out. Did I not post it? Hold on.
Let me
You
double
posted
check.
it.
I did it 2 weeks in a row. Never mind.
That's
I
what it
confused myself. Yeah. So we're in Eliza's home, going over what had happened, discussing what might happen. Ellen, she wasn't super forthright with us. She held a lot back, but we decided we're going to go try to look for Ellen. So she found some mysterious words. The sun sets early and the sun is dim. Totally uninteresting. Arnis. So no one knew what it meant anyway. So we reviewed the map and options. We looked around. An alarm sounds. Enemies were approaching. We gathered some belongings and headed out a back door. We emerged the cave and we were attacked by some Steel Shadow thugs. We survived thanks to the aid of a person named Jacob who knew Deska, maybe a former boyfriend. We're not so sure. But we survived. A lot of denial there, so we're suspicious.
His name is Bio. Thank you very much.
He goes by Bio.
I'm sorry. Now he goes by Big Boy. The heroes began walking towards the old Knoll encampment. It's about a day's journey. We camp for the night, moving forward to the mark on the map, and we find a cavern with a secret door. So we're trying to open up the door, and we hear noises and like some grinding and thumping, and then we threaten to smash the door in the party. We explain there's probably a more wise approach to everything that's going on. So there's this guy named Osep who opens the door and lets us in and allows us to hide in there. And that's kind of where we ended. We don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know where the heroes are going to go. And we aren't even sure if Ellen can be saved. Which leads us to the next very important part of what happened last week, is when we met Jacob, also known as Bio, and him and Deska were talking and asked about Kiki. And we were curious
Oh
why
my god.
Deska hangs out with strippers as an adolescent.
What are you talking
And so that was very strange. I mean, I clearly remember Kiki. Resin, do you remember Kiki being yelled?
I do.
I play Kiki on Fridays. This is Saturday. I'm bringing up Kiki.
Kiki, champagne. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
Life is tough in the Empire.
Yeah.
Girls gotta make a living however she would.
God.
Got to do what you got to do. But that's what happened last week. And you know what, Deska, you're a survivor, so God bless you. We don't judge you.
Thank you for that recap. I thought you had spoken to Osep a bit about his research, from what I remember.
Yeah, we talked a lot about his research. We tried to get as much information out of him as we could. And from there, it was basically like, alright, back to trying to find Ellen kind of deal.
Yeah, so I think the group was kind of discussing where they wanted to go next. And I believe that the thought was they should check out the dot near with the strange lab and see what they could find there.
Pretty sure we were just going to continue following the dots on the map, because I think that's the only thing we can really do at this point.
Trying to figure out what why Ellen made these markings and what they mean. The other marking is near the gold mine. That's actually closer. But in any case, it is the 88th of winter at 7 a.m. Almost close to the new year. So what does the group want to do?
Poor Magnus, he has to be like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
No, this is really efficiently bringing me up to speed on everybody's personality and the general feel of the group. So.
Welcome to
Dude, we're all like
madness.
this. We're all fucking
No, I'm
insane.
serious all the time.
I think that's why the other new guy ran away. The second new guy
Yeah.
brought in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just ran
And
away.
honestly,
He's
fuck
you
him
guys
for
are
that.
crazy. You guys are nuts.
I just
One
love how
time
that
through
GIF
the
just
hole.
keeps on going. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. I'm pretty sure I saw this lady in Okinawa when I was younger.
Oh, are people posting pictures in the...
Yeah.
Alright.
Dude,
Alright,
I
anyway.
took a 2-week hiatus. When I came back, I just saw GIF after GIF after
Yeah,
GIF.
I noticed that people, I don't even look at the chat till after the games, and a lot of people just throw tons of gifs in there, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
what the F?
Especially Rested and fucking Mike, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll fit right in. I have a database of thousands of them, so prepare yourself.
Good.
Good, you'll fit
Nice.
right in.
Just to keep an eye on that. Alright. So yeah, Osep, I think you had been talking to him, and he would just say, I don't know what Ellen's drive was and all these different dots. I know she had spoken about the ley lines and what might be found by following them, but she only really told me about this one path and this one power source.
Deska will bring up a question that she forgot to ask last. She'll look at Osep and she'll look at taking all the research that he has lying around and stuff, and she'll say, okay, aside from being asked to, what do you research this for just purely scientific inquiry, or do you hope to gain something from this research?
Says, oh yes, the ley line energies are fascinating. The magic linked to the cataclysms is like nothing I've ever seen. It's extremely powerful and seems infinitely flowing. If one could figure out how to tap this magic, the possibilities could be endless.
Have any goals in mind with this magic?
Well, right now I'm
She
trying
says,
to
yeah.
figure out more about what it means. I was hoping to speak again to Ellen, but now that she's gone missing, possibly kidnapped, I don't know. I was hoping to see if she knew where the other ley lines were, because I'd like a bigger picture of what's going on here. Because apparently there are several different ley lines.
Well, just be careful with magic. It can easily cause destruction.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh man, why you gotta do this to me? I'm persuasive. Let's do it. Oh, I did not.
This is more how he takes this.
Oh, okay.
Because it's kind of a weird thing to say to a magic guy. Be careful with magic. A wizard.
True.
Hey,
You
be
know what?
careful
You're
with that
right.
magic stuff you do.
Dude, honestly, Lou is always doing this to us, bringing hot characters out of nowhere.
Is Professor Osep hot? Alright. I don't know.
Dude, he looks like fucking Justin Bieber.
Fair enough.
It's
fair
the same as James. Everybody was in love with James.
Okay, I had to open my page. It is.
enough. So he nods. He says, yes, there's always some care that should be taken when experimenting with magic. But I've been doing it for a while now, and I'm definitely cautious.
Okay.
He says, I will probably try to sneak back to Candle after this. I know that the Steel Shadow have been moving through the tunnels and I think capturing people they find, so maybe I'll meet you all there.
Just be very careful. They are about.
He
That's
nods.
the whole reason we're out here.
He says, well, like I
About
said,
what?
You're welcome to stay in this place as long as you wish. I'll have to try to fix that damage you did, but you should be safe here. So far, none of the Steel Shadow have found their way into this cave. So yeah,
Excellent.
Yeah. Sure.
what does the group want to do?
All right.
It's still
I
pretty
think-
early. It's according to my notes here, it's 7 a.m.
Yeah. I guess we go to the dock. All right,
I
folks?
think we go to the dock. Yeah.
The gold mine.
Is that the next dot on the map?
So there's
It's the closest one.
Yeah, there's the gold mine and the strange labs. You've been to the strange labs already, or strange laboratory. Didn't really find too much there, but you know there could be something nearby. Who knows?
We're getting our butts kicked in there. That's why we got out of there, right?
Yeah, the constructs were
get-
pretty rough.
Yeah, that's where Deska's turtle lives.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna do this again? Do you know what it was?
It wasn't a turtle.
That's your opinion. Okay. Maybe it's like an offshoot of a turtle.
Subspecies. It's possible. I say we go to the gold mine. It's closer, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, so it's probably about a day's travel there from here. You're gonna navigate through the caves, so I need someone doing survival to pathfind because you
Do
don't
it.
have maps of these areas.
Is that with advantage if we work together?
Well, two of you can work together and both give me rolls, and I'll take the higher one.
I will make one.
And I will make one.
All right, so go ahead and give me some checks. Oh,
Mm.
roll.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
So good and tasty.
Oh, this is a piece of cake. We don't need Fitz.
Yeah, who needs Fitz?
Fitz who?
So the group is traveling, doing pretty well. The caves are connecting better than you hoped, so you don't have to do a lot of backtracking. It's a pretty straight shot. So the time passes. Luckily, you don't bump into anything dangerous. What light source are you using for the day?
I'm lighting up Lazarus.
Okay, so light spell, that works.
Yeah.
Keeping the madness at bay. So minus a day's worth of food. And you would arrive there a little later in the evening. From your survival tactics, does anyone have a sunstone? I don't think so.
I've got a
one to Arnis, I believe.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
tried
I've
to
got
take
a-
one, but we failed miserably.
I've got an eternal flame.
Okay. So yeah, from your knowledge of survival, you believe it's probably getting close to evening time. So you think you're in the right area, as one of the landmarks on the map is matching up. But looking around, you don't see anything. What do you want to do?
What do you mean we don't see anything? Like we don't see a gold mine?
Well, you're in the area of the gold mine. You didn't go to the gold mine itself because the marker is kind of nearby
Gotcha.
it. But you don't see any like any people here or anything that looks out of the ordinary. It just seems like another natural cave.
You guys want to take a closer look, or I think we have
Yeah.
to. There's a reason.
Yeah.
Go
why.
in and get some gold.
Yeah.
At the very least, let me do this, and I will give Arnis.
Real quick, could you change your name to your character name in Roll20? Or else I'll just start calling you Drunken Coder. At least until I get used to your character's name.
Honestly, Drunken Coders are pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good name, yeah.
Doesn't make much sense for the time period, though.
Well,
I will give Arnis and Resin the big eyes. Being just so we can have a bigger sight line, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, so mark down on the extended effects that you did that at about 7 p.m. just so we know when it wears off.
Yeah.
I sent you a whisper, Magnus. I don't know if you saw it.
What is the time currently?
7 p.m.
So we're halfway to the gold mines, right? Because the gold mine was a day away.
No, you're in the area.
Okay.
That day I meant like basically like 12 hours of journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you actually made some pretty good time with that roll. So yeah, what are you all gonna do?
Guess we're gonna search around, see if anybody else has been in the area.
All right,
Anything unique? Anything that doesn't fit?
so give me perception checks.
everybody?
Anyone who's searching around. All right, so Rez.
I think I leave the searching around to others. My eyes
you
are
guys
not
all
good.
have crazy passive perceptions.
Yeah, my passive is 18.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. All right, so yeah,
10.
you
20.
you would definitely see signs of passage in here. Survival might tell you more. Someone's been through here, or maybe several someones.
Okay. I guess I'll work with Resin to try to figure it out.
Yeah, guys, you see these like imprints, dude? I don't know how to read these.
Hey, Resin, what do you think?
Right?
Woo!
Who's Fitz?
Nice. And Magnus, did you see that message I sent you?
I did not.
Oh, I sent you a whisper in the chat.
Oh, I see it. Yep,
Yeah.
I see it now.
All right. And Resin, are you trained in survival?
I'm sure not.
Okay. So yeah, there's some tracks here, for sure. You believe that they were within the last maybe day, so someone's been moving around this area recently. You would guess probably several tracks. They might be from the same person moving to and fro.
Are they big tracks? Little tracks?
Let's see. You think they're from someone humanoid. It's not all tracks. Also, signs of passage could be disturbed rocks and other like scrapes
Gotcha.
here and there. But yeah, you'd believe that they are humanoid. Unfortunately, you don't have much training in this, so you can only get so much.
Are they bigger than my feet or smaller than my feet?
They are probably similar.
Okay, so it's an average sized guy. Okay.
Did you see my response, Raven?
Yes.
Good, good.
I'm gonna stay
So-
away from Laz's light though. No offense, Laz.
Can we tell if they're going in like there's just tracks all around, or is there like a path? There-
There's several different. I mean, the path in the cave isn't isn't carved out in stone. It's just natural caves. But it seems like someone may have been doing things in this area which caused them to move from one cave area to another several times, because the tracks are overlapping, and you do think they're the same person. Again, though, your knowledge is kind of limited.
Yeah. Well, there's someone around here. Or there was. Maybe we should follow them or send someone out to scout ahead.
You don't have any NPCs with you right now, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because Bio went to Candle to infiltrate.
You want to
Alright.
scout ahead, Arnis?
Shit.
Does someone want to try to track one of the sets of tracks and scout?
Hey guys,
Me.
I gotta step off. The ding dongs are here.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, my dude.
Well, then Deska could go track.
That does leave me.
You are the stealthy
Alright.
one.
Am I? Alright. Then I will investigate the tracks and see what I can find.
Okay.
I will kind of point her where best of my ability kind of you should go this way, and in doing so I'll cast at least guidance on you once.
Alright, so give me you're following the trail. Give me a survival check to see how well you can follow this.
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 20.
Oh, geez, that's right. So yeah, you're moving down these cave tunnels, looking around. You are guidanced for 1 minute. Okay. So you would be. You would hear what sounds like movement in the tunnel up ahead. As you kind of look, you're pretty well hidden. Well, did you give me? Yeah, give me a stealth check. Let's see how well hidden you
Sure, no problem. Oh my god.
are. Oh, maybe not so well hidden. So as you're kind of skulking through,
Oh, I would have probably had to use
yeah,
it on
you
the-
have to say it before you roll.
Okay.
For guidance anyway. But as you're kind of skulking through the shadows, something strange happens. A owl comes flapping out of the darkness, landing on one of these stalagmites and just stares at you for a moment, apparently noticing you.
I would have my dagger and shield on me, and I would instinctively aim my dagger at it, but then seeing that it's not innately hostile,
No, it
I'll
just kind
go-
of stares at you for a moment, and you probably have not. I don't know. Have you seen an owl before? Because they're
I
definitely
believe
uncommon down here, like rare.
someone had an owl. Someone at some point. I think it was Silas.
Yeah, it was Silas.
He had an owl, so, I
So
have seen one.
you've seen these before, but only as familiars to wizards, I think. You don't
Yeah.
generally see them moving through the cave. So yeah, the owl stares at you for a moment, kind of puts its wings out, and then will turn around and fly back down the cave, coming from the direction that you were skulking, or away from you, basically.
Hmm. Okay.
What would Deska look like? Because someone may have seen you.
Deska appears to be a dark-skinned human. She has long braided dreadlocked hair. She has what appears to be like a white cloak, and it looks like she has makeup on her face. And for the most part, she's short. She only comes up to like 5'2", and you could clearly tell she is not the most muscular of people. She looks more nimble and lithe, I think is the word, but yeah, that's for the most part. You would notice if you have an eye for armor, she is wearing what appears to be mithril chainmail, or was it, I believe it was mithril chain. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything really remarkable about her.
Okay, no obvious symbols.
She would have a white crescent moon on her forehead,
Okay.
but I don't know if you know what a moon is.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
I would go back to inform the. It would be foolish to go on my own. Yeah, so there was an owl, and I've only ever seen owls in companionship with a spellcaster. So I believe there's a spellcaster ahead, and they might know that we're here if they can do the same trick that an old buddy of mine could do.
Resin will turn to Laz and go, so do we go after them or do we avoid them?
I mean, they're here where we need to be. It's something on the map, so it's a lead. So I think we have to check it out.
Well, we can just kill them if we don't like what they look like, right?
Well, hold on.
What they look like? That's what we
What they
basically
look
talk
like?
about?
Don't. I'm not. No. Stop.
No, lads, I'm just trying to figure out what you mean by that, brother.
Like if they don't look friendly, we kill them.
Okay,
Okay.
well, that's fine. How high is the top of the cave where we are?
I mean, it varies. It goes anywhere from like 5 feet to 30 feet in some places. It's
Okay,
it's a
Deska
cave,
would-
so it's all over the place.
She would go to the wall and start walking up to the ceiling, and now she's on the ceiling. I'll be up here, and she'll take out her longbow.
What are you
Okay.
using to do that again?
I have the scroll. Slippers of spider climbing.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're spider climbing up there, kind of hanging, keeping an eye out, and
Ah, yes. Enjoying my gifts.
you're moving down the tunnel towards the tracks.
I will be directly above the party at the same distance, just on the ceiling.
Okay. Is the group trying to be stealthy, or are you just kind of going?
I don't think we do that here.
Not with Laz.
No, not with me or Resin, excuse me.
Resin
there.
also is a heavy boy.
All right. So you are making your way down this tunnel. One moment. Making some rolls. Okay. Yeah, I always forget how perceptive you all are. Some of my other groups don't have high perception, so
We don't have anything else.
you
Just wait till I
just
get
all
observant.
perception.
Nothing.
I just
will
have
hide from me.
charisma. I don't have perception.
The
Yeah, I didn't get observant because we had fits, and then now I'm like, man, I need to be even more observant.
Somehow the extremist paladin is the charismatic one.
That's how it works.
Give me one moment.
Has to calculate what's going to kill us all.
Yeah, is it gonna be flying boulder this time? Or
No,
more
actually,
living shadows?
I was just trying to decide if I want to do this map or Theater of the Mind.
Mm.
I think I'll do a map for this, just
Let's
just
go.
to kind of set the scene a little bit
Map
better.
baby.
Enjoy your fireball, losers.
Mhm.
Fireball still goes up.
Hadouken!
It's not high enough, bro. 20-foot cylinder. I hope.
Make sure you prepare the 30-foot radius area attempt.
You can select it yourself, my dude.
Oh,
You
I was
have it
talking
ready
to
for us.
myself. I was talking to
Oh,
myself.
okay, good.
He's ready.
Arnis comes back and we're all hypnotized and charmed. This is our new best friend.
20 feet. Let's go. I had to double check.
All right.
It doesn't matter anyway. I got evasion. I'm not gonna hit.
So you, as you're coming down the hallway, you definitely see light coming from up ahead somewhere. Someone, either there's just a light source or there's someone down here. You don't hear anything though.
The map is totally black.
Yeah. I
okay.
haven't updated it yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Well-
actually, do I have a? Oh, I hope it.
I was about to say.
Oh, it
Resin, enjoy your god sight while you have it.
So. Okay, well, you come down the hallway, and I just realized I didn't make Magnus's token yet. So let me get that sorted real quick. Not that Magnus is here. Just
Of course not.
in theory, if he was here.
It's just some people,
Just in
you
theory.
know? Just a light source.
Okay. There we go. I thought I had, but apparently I had not. You have 60 feet of dark vision, right, Magnus?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, that's longbow range. I snipe him from 300 feet away.
Can you see on the map okay?
I can.
Okay. So, you all come in from the south, turning the corner, and you would see a dwarf there. Looks like kind of on the defensive. What would you look like to them, Magnus?
So Magnus is 4'2", so even shorter than you, Deska, by about a foot. But as wide as he is tall. So very broad shoulders, with the squatness that comes with his kind, and he is wearing a cloak. He's wearing armor, half plate, that would be very high quality steel, and with dwarven symbols of his homeland, right? Whatever those symbols would be. I don't think we talked about that yet, Raven.
Yeah, that's fine.
And his eyes are gray and bright, that so they seem to almost glow, though they don't actually glow. They're just very bright gray. And he has nearly white hair and a big braided beard that goes down the front of him, front of his chest, and a braid that goes across the back of his head, down his back.
All right, so just
And he has an owl sitting on his shoulder.
Yeah, a familiar owl that Deska would recognize. So a couple of things, because I do want to do character descriptions for the rest of you. But you would notice that he has, or at least there are several tables set up in this area with strange magical, or what look like they might be some kind of instruments on them. And another one of those power sources that is kind of sitting here glowing. Magnus himself. Does anyone have history?
I do.
History might tell you something about him.
Well,
Okay. So, and that's trained, right?
yes.
Okay. You would recognize his symbols. Not necessarily the exact house they're from, but you do believe they are dwarven. And you're pretty sure that he is... One moment. That he is from the Garoth Empire, the Dwarven, or the Dwarves, one of their people. Again, you don't know the exact house, but just by his garbs and his symbols, you're pretty sure. Maybe a wizard marking. What does Lazarus look like to him?
Lazarus is a 6'2", plated paladin. So he has plate armor, long white hair. His eyes are red. He is holding his long sword, which you see him sort of protecting all the time. He has had bad experiences with people trying to steal it. And he has a shield that holds the symbol of Heronius, and I think that's about it.
You probably wouldn't recognize the symbol because he, you probably
there's
wouldn't
a holy
recognize the
symbol on his shield.
Yeah. All right. What about Resin?
Resin is a kind of looks like a dark elf, but not quite. White hair as well, piercing scars, wearing like a chain shirt, and he's probably that has a symbol of a raven on it. He looks elvish, but not probably any kind of elf that you've ever seen.
Actually, make an Arcana check. Because he might recognize what you are. Oh yeah. So you've never seen one of these before, but he is a Shatter Kai, shadow elf, often mistaken for Drow, but actually from a different plane of existence, which might be a little fascinating to you.
Hmm. You would see Magnus look at you in interest.
Awkward.
Yeah, you would see Deska, who you've noticed before. Arnis, I think, is still away, so I'll wait.
I'm in the darkness on the rooftop, but if he has a
Yeah.
passive higher than 13, I think he sees me.
She might look really creepy, like crawling along the roof like some kind of
I'm walking.
drug-addled.
She does.
What? It's shoes. I don't.
Hey,
on the
look,
roof.
it looks weird. Okay, anyone walking anywhere like not on the ground looks weird. I'll just say that.
You make it sound like I'm like freaking coming out of the Ring movie, and I'm just crawling on the
that's
floor.
that's what I'm like kind of thinking. But anyway, yeah. So you see, and there's one other, but like I'll let Arnis describe himself when he gets back. You see these four weapons kind of at the ready, come around the corner. Looks like several of them have holy symbols you don't recognize. They're definitely on guard. You're on guard as you see them approach. What do you want to do?
You would hear him say, "State your business."
Ho 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 ho. Oh god. Wait. I need to do this. Us state our business? What are you doing here? How dare you speak to me like that? Sorry, I failed my wisdom saving throw. Unless this is an asshole.
Yeah, well, Deska will say from the rooftop, "Laz, we don't own the cave. I mean, he could be where he wants."
Neither does he. We've been here before.
I don't know. It looks like he kind of has a setup going on here. You don't know if he has like
This
the deed
looks
to the land or something.
this looks similar to what you saw at Osep's place. Maybe possibly another one of Ellen's friends? Question mark.
And Lou, did you get to see what I wrote back to you?
Yes, and the answer is yes.
Okay. Then at that point, I would probably step back a little bit and whisper to the rest of the group. There's another strange power source in here, like the last one we saw.
You assume.
Which I'm guessing is from the last session. I
yeah,
wasn't here. I have
you
no idea.
you assume it's another ley line PowerPoint.
Are you trying to say that in a way that I can't hear?
I mean, you probably can, but I'm sort of like talking to the side to my team, not really caring that you hear us.
Mm.
Yeah. Deska, like after the first time, she's like, she'll start walking forward off from the rooftop. Do you know of Ellen, by any chance?
You'll see him step into a casting stance and start pointing his hand towards you. He's like, "What have you done with her?"
What have we done with her? We've done nothing. She is a friend of ours.
Lazarus will bring up his shield and sword. Ready to fight.
Deska will hold up a hand, as in hold on. No blows, no blows. We are simply looking for her. We fear that her safety is in. We fear she's in dire straits.
Did you see that last message, Raven? I sent you. Question.
He's a friend of mine.
The answer is no. You would not. The last message you sent.
It's fine. I was like, oh, hold on. I have one more question for you before I answer.
Okay.
So it's
probably probably has been a bit. She probably hasn't checked in for several weeks now, which might make you a little concerned.
I was like, I haven't seen her for weeks, which is unusual. So what do you know of her?
Well, we were in town. Well, first of all, I should introduce myself. I am Deska of the Gucci Gang, formerly the Odd. And
Formally,
So, really quick, you don't know what the Gucci Gang is, but you have heard of the Odd. They are, at least from what you've heard, they're local heroes in the Candlehome area that helped save the community from some problems with cultist gnolls that were attacking.
So you did mention that you were formerly the Odd.
yes,
Yes.
she would have been like formerly the Odd.
And before the odd,
Before the Odd, it was the Good
Good.
Berries. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Good
There's
Berries.
been some
Uh,
PR
um,
changes.
And as the Good Berries, actually, we came across Ellen, helped her out at one point in time, helped her and James get out of a sticky situation, and now recently we have reason to believe she may be in danger once again.
What makes you say that? When you mention the Odd, he'd start relaxing his stance.
And I'll smile to last. See, okay.
Last just will not relax.
Sorry, he's been under. We've had trying times of late, so um.
All right, he doesn't seem the most intelligent. I won't judge.
Um, we so we have recently been in a company of some people from the capital, and they, for some reason or not, was looking for Ellen, and we did not trust them, and so we went to to assure her safety. But along the way, all signs point to her being in grave danger.
How long ago did you get these signs of grave danger, and what were they?
I think it's been about 2 days now since we began this.
Hold on one second, guys. I got my 12-year-old sitting here trying to get my attention.
No worries.
It was like 2 days, right? Because we took one day to like prepare, and then it's been overall, I think, a day since we began. We found the map and have been searching for stuff.
I think we're
it was-
2 to 3 days because it took us a day to get here from.
Right. I
Oh,
didn't make up for that. Just making sure I get that in order.
Got it. And what made you concerned for her safety again? I didn't hear. I was distracted by my child.
It's been 2 to 3 floorless. It's been about 2 to 3 days since we've seen the signs, and well, honestly, I think the main one that's of importance is we've been attacked several times on our journey to meet with her, which is a pretty big sign that something's up.
and that. Well, did you tell him that she was taken?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
We don't even know for 100% she.
Well, the woman said they took her.
Which one?
The one at the settlement when you untied them. Remember, they told you that she was kidnapped by these unknown people.
Oh, right! I forgot about that shit. Okay. Anyway,
Stop ignoring the elderly, Deska.
It's a pretty big sign
No,
that she's in danger.
I'm sorry. I had just got 16 stab wounds, bro.
That's
I wasn't
okay.
focused on her. But yeah, we have word that she has been kidnapped, and we're on the search.
Sent that last note. I'm trying to
Yeah,
understand
let
the
me,
timing. Is that after she left? Last time?
That was after you last spoke to her, so you hadn't spoken to her about that yet. Here, I'll send you the exact time.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'd
that
be
was
the
since you had
ambassador.
last spoken with Ellen.
I just knew if I let Laz speak, bad things would have happened. So I.
Which is weird because Laz has all the charisma. He's kind of fascist though.
He has all the charisma, but he doesn't
I
have
already
any of the
said this.
he doesn't have any of the
And
self-control.
charisma without intelligence is just populism.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, what do you all, or what are you gonna do, Magnus? What are you gonna say?
so Magnus is going to start animatedly walking towards the power source and the tables and saying, "I may know why she's being targeted. We need to go and find her immediately. I've made some discoveries and we need to talk to her immediately. It's critical that we talk to her immediately and find
Say
her."
immediately one more time. Maybe I'll believe you.
First, we have to find.
Well, let's get
Come
going.
down? Is it safe for me to come down?
he looks up. He looks up at you askance and says, "I don't know what you're doing up there in the first place, but
You'll see one day. And she'll
You
walk to the
can-
wall,
you
come
can-
down, and
do what you want."
Oh,
To do.
and I think Arnis came back. What would you look like, Arnis, to this dwarf?
I'd look like a guy who somebody tried to deliver $8,000 worth of the wrong fucking flooring to. But
Oh no!
Ruh-roh.
yeah, then they argued with me. But anyway, so average height, average build. You know, he basically shirtless, but he does have a cloak over his that he wears now, basically tied to his back. Shaves his head, no facial hair whatsoever. He did I get rid of those? I have a short sword that looks in bad repair. Well, actually, it doesn't because it's magical, but it doesn't look like it's been out of the scabbard in forever. And carries a small backpack with a few things, and that is it. Baggy pants, very baggy pants.
Aggie pants.
Magnus looks like a dwarf. He's 4'2", but almost as broad as he is tall and in the shoulder, but surprisingly skinny around the arms and the legs in terms of his build. But he's wearing nice clothing with an expertly crafted armor with some strange symbology on it, and he has an owl sitting on his shoulder.
Oh, do you have history, Arnis? I didn't think you did, but you might know something if you have history.
I don't have the history skill, but I have history, Lou. Thank you.
Yeah, I meant the skill. All right, so yeah, Arnis has been fairly quiet up till now. But yeah, you said you walked towards the power source here.
Yeah, it's like walking to this table and then walking to the power source, just like kind of pacing back and forth between points of research. So
Okay. Looks like maybe he's a bit in thought as he says we have to go find Ellen right away.
All right. Well, you seem to be another scholar, I presume. You seem to be messing with another one of these power sources. We just talked to someone not too long ago about some apparently ley line energy going on here. She does like hand gestures, like around this area, I guess.
yeah, Magnus would say, yeah, the ley line's operating at, there is a ley line through here. It's operating a magnitude of, he starts spouting some arcane terminology that nobody else is going to understand.
Yeah, Deska's nodding. I know some of these words.
Does anyone
Yeah.
have Arcana?
This
No-
guy right
no.
here.
Yeah, so you all would just kind of, your eyes would be glazing over as he starts using terms and magical
It's like a-
Magnitude,
You're like-
amplitude, duration,
you're
He's like a
oh,
short,
cycle
polite version.
time. Yeah.
He's a short,
Rotation.
polite version of Nathaniel.
It's true.
polite.
Okay. Well,
So yeah, what
guess-
do you all want to do?
Deska will pull out the map. I guess this was that spot, huh? So that
So
leaves
now,
one more spot.
You might.
Yeah,
Think
you pull
that-
out the map. Magnus sees the map and says, "Can I see that?" And walks over to you.
I don't know if I want to hand it over.
Are you still on the roof of the cave?
No, I came down.
Yeah, you jumped down. All right.
No,
Peter.
I walked down. I'm not crazy.
Walk down the wall.
Cheater.
Cheater.
Coward.
So you definitely recognize some of Ellen's handwriting on it, but you don't think she ever showed this map to you.
Do I recognize the symbology or what the map is detailing?
Give me a survival check, probably. Yeah. So you're not great at reading maps. It seems like there's a lot of talk of different points of interest on the map to help navigate some of these caves, and tunnels are kind of marked out crudely, but you don't get much just looking at it.
Does it have like the ley line?
Deska, did you show it to him? Like, did you let him see it up close, or?
I would let him look at it, but she would be very hesitant to hand him them.
Okay.
This is our only lead.
So as you get a closer look, it does have some markings on it that might signify the ley lines.
This may contain information on the ley lines, but it means nothing else to me. So,
Go ahead.
where did who? You said that she was taken. Do you know? Do you know who took Ellen? Who took her?
Well, we do because it was part of the group that attacked us, which from the Empire. Meaning, it must be
human
the
empire?
Yeah.
The Darrock. The Darrock Empire.
They are pretty awful.
That they are. Where would Magnus already know, Raven, where the next research point or PowerPoint was going to be?
So this is sort of news to you. Ellen had only ever told you about the one ley line, or the one point of power. For whatever reason, she may have been keeping the other secret from you. You may have told different people about the different ones. You're not sure
Got
what
it.
her reasoning is, but now you're starting to come to this conclusion, seeing these different ley lines, because she only showed you the ones that led here.
Got it. And then, of course, Laz mentioned that there was more than one point of power.
Yes, he did at the
so-
beginning of the conversation.
Yeah, so Magnus would have responded then as well, saying there's more than one? Where?
Well, we visited several up to this point, and then we came across you. But now that you point this all out, I'm starting to think that may be why they took. I'm pretty sure they said something about Ellen having some innate ability to detect and find them. So
The
they
Empire
may have
is going to be... The Empire... He cuts you off. Is like, the Empire is going to want to be finding these. So we need to find the one that they're looking for with her right now.
Yes, and hey, you know what? That was actually our original plan, to just cut them off before they got to the said thing, but we didn't know what the thing was that we were looking for. But now that we know, well, we're still at square one because we don't know how to find them ourselves. We've only been following this map that Ellen made.
So based on the research that Magnus has done, Raven, would it be possible to be able to extrapolate, maybe with an investigation check, where the next PowerPoint would be on the ley line?
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation check.
We do still have one more spot
So,
to check that's on the map, but
You,
aside from that, we're...
you look at some of your notes, which are now making a lot more sense with this new map, and you think that, yeah, this might be evidence of a point somewhere fairly far south of here. You wouldn't know the exact coordinates, but if the map is marking ley lines, that would make sense. So you think you could find the next one with this map?
Based on the information that I've collected so far and the current, the current state of the ley line and the map, I think I have a general idea of where we can go to be able to find the next point where they're likely taking Ellen.
Oh, you think that's what she'll be, or just another point in?
I think it's the
line?
highest likelihood of logical next steps, because it's the next point in the line. The Empire will absolutely be seeking these points, and they're using Ellen to find them, most likely. So we should go.
Did you see that message I sent you?
I just did, yes. So Magnus was about to pick up his pack, right, and literally just start walking south to the next point. But he immediately drops it and says, "There's a group coming."
All right, to the roof I go.
People approach
Goes
from the
up
north.
to the roof.
People approach from the north.
All right, well, then let's get ready for an ambush.
Okay.
What do you know about ambushing things?
So
Arnis, get on the roof with me.
almost as it's said, you would hear sounds of probably footsteps or passage. You're not sure, coming from somewhere to the north of you.
Yeah, I would take the time to get on the roof
Okay.
and stealth.
How tall is the cavern that we're in?
It
high is the ceiling?
varies. This area is kind of between like 10 and 15 feet ish. So as the sound gets closer, you would see a figure coming into view from the north, and I'll show him in a moment here.
What does the point of power look like? Is there like a structure, or is it just like a point in space that's glowing, or
So
like, what is?
it kind of looks like a small hole that is like that symbol isn't a good representation of it. It looks like almost like there's a small hole in the ground that like a lot of light is radiating from, and it's also kind of dangerous to be touched.
Okay.
So yeah, a guy walks into view up north here, and he would say, wait, what would he say? He kind of smiles. He has his shield and sword out, and he says, Professor Magnus, do you have a title? Because he would seem to know your name.
The title, well, the dwarven title is Verdcraft, right? But it would be just wizard, and probably in the common tongue,
Okay,
wizard Magnus.
so probably Arcanist is what wizards are usually called. He says, Arcanist Magnus, I have no quarrel with you, but we need to... And then another guy kind of steps out of the shadows behind him, and he says, we need to take these people in for questioning. Please do not get in the way.
What do they look like?
So they are human. They look like they're fairly well. They're not very well armored, but they have a sword and a shield and kind of light armoring on. Kind of look like that.
Any sigildry or markings?
They have markings. Yes. Do you have history?
I do.
Give me a history check. Yes, so you recognize their markings as being part of a group known as the Steel Shadow, kind of a clandestine organization that operates within the Empire, usually working for some of the more powerful noble families. The Darrock Empire, not the Dwarven one. And they kind of point to the group and say, you all are accused of killing some of our people. We need to talk to you. Don't try to make any sudden moves. They all have their weapons out. So what do the rest of you, or all of you, want to do at this point?
Jessica snickers and goes, "You mean kill people that were attempting to kill us?"
Give me a persuasion check.
Why? Why do you keep doing this?
Because you spoke.
No, I'll never speak again.
So he says, we've been looking to speak with you. Several of our people have made contact, and one of our groups turned up dead. He says, it's mysterious that you were in the area when this happened. If you come with us, then no harm will befell you. The Steel Shadow needs a word with your group, the Gucci Gang.
How many of them are there?
You see 3 of them.
What's mysterious is a group lying in ambush and attacking us without any provocation.
You might be curious as to how they knew you were here, also. Just FYI. But go ahead.
Oh, no. Stop walking. No. When that guy takes that step, no, we're not talking. So Deska's going to shoot him.
All right, give me initiative rolls.
Jesus.
There's no talking here.
Professor's
They've tried
like,
to kill us too many times.
All right, so Deska, as they approach, pulls out her bow. Well, I guess she had it out.
Yeah, all of my rolls are garbage today.
And you can roll to Magnus, as I assume you'll be wanting to do something during all this.
No, I did.
Okay.
Although I'm not showing up on the turn order.
You have to make sure your token is highlighted.
Oh, right. Right, hold on.
Yeah, roll 20 is a little fickle with that.
Let's try it again.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it looks like I got you. All right. So things go a bit sideways as one of the guys yells, "Look out! She's got a bow!" As you're firing at her or at him. All right. So the first act is going to be one of the gladiators. So this guy, seeing you pulling your bow back, and you're on the ground, right?
No, I'm on the roof.
Oh, okay, you're up on the roof. He is going to yell something in Elven, which surprises you. Does anyone speak Elven?
Lazarus.
Yes.
He yells, "Take out their back line," as he rushes up and engages you, Lazarus. He will try to shield bash you.
Bring him, motherfucker.
So he rushes up. Ooh, 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Like, huh? Well, it was broad. So you take 6 bludgeoning, and I need a strength save as he threatens to knock you prone. What the? Oh no, you hold your ground as you're knocked back a little, but don't go prone. He is going to try again, because he really wants you to not be up, but you block that one. And his third attack will smack you again, doing 11 bludgeoning, and again I need a strength save. These guys all have melee weapons and shields out, so let me mark them as such.
I'm knocked prone.
Yeah, so that one caught you a little bit off guard as you go and kind of fall over, so mark yourself as prone. That ends his turn. This guy is going to rush up. He's trying to rush past you, Magnus. Are you going to stop him or let him pass? He doesn't seem like he is hostile towards you just yet.
No, I'll attempt to, hold on. What? I'll attempt to, interpose myself, and it's like, wait, hold on. Right, that's basically all I'm probably going to have time to say. Right,
okay. So he is going to try to overrun you using his bonus action. So I need a strength check. Or, athletics, as he tries to force his way past.
Athletics. Oh, yes.
Come on, dwarf.
Show me your strength. Ooh!
Oh, look at that.
Loser.
Let's go.
It's like even a wizard.
Oh, all right. So yeah, you're like, so he tries to like muscle past you, and you kind of push him back. He seems surprised, as you seem a lot more sturdy than you look.
Magnus seems surprised.
And he is going to.
What you gonna do? Hit him?
He yells, "Fine!" and he's gonna try to bash you with his shield.
True colors show really easy.
20 versus AC.
So his AC is 16, but I'll likely end up shielding so in order to be able to stop it. So I'll
Alright.
cast shield as a reaction. It'll be a 21 AC for that attack.
Alright, and actually, I just realized. 21. Alright, so you spend your reaction yelling out an arcane word as his shield comes towards you. And that would be enough to knock it back. So usually when you spend your reaction, you mark yourself with this symbol, which is like on the first row, just to denote that you've used it. So yeah, he's kind of knocked back with the first attack, surprised, and he's going to try again. This is down.
Which, well, at some point I'll need to know which when you say first row, which row we're talking about. But
So if you click on your token, then click on the lens. There's like a row of like colored
Oh, I
dots.
see.
In the second row, like there's the yeah. It takes a while to get used to the symbols, but all
Got
right.
it.
So 25, I think, would hit even with the shield, right?
yes,
All right. So you are hit for 9 bludgeoning. You must make a strength save.
Let's do it again.
yeah. Strength save.
Oh, so you are knocked prone. He will then take another 10 feet of movement and then move to here and use his other 2 stabs to attack the downed Lazarus. Nope. Even with advantage, those would both miss as you kind of put your shield up and keep his attacks at bay. Arnis.
Oy vey. No. I can't stand over Laz, can I, without that? So we're going to attack the guy to the north?
You
That's
can
north of
go into Laz's space because he's currently prone. So you can occupy
I
his
want him-
space.
I can occupy his space. Can he get up, though, with me standing there?
He can, he just can't end his turn there or he'll fall prone. So he can get up while you're there. He just has to try to get out of there as soon as possible.
I think I'm good where I am.
Okay.
Because it means Deska can shoot the guy in the face, too, without having to shoot me in the back of the head.
True. So you're going after this guy here?
Yeah, guy north of me.
All right, go for it. All right, so you come at him with your first punch, but he would throw his shield up, blocking as radiant energy kind of dissipates into the air.
I still hate you.
All right, and you stumble, just doing a wild swing for your second attack.
Oh, we're going to spend a key point for a Fury of Blows.
Fair enough. All right, so you use your bonus action and start moving much quicker. Hop, hop. Yes, that landed. 17 gets past his shield, doing
We're going to try to stun him.
13 damage. So you spend another key point for stunning strike. Okay, he looks kind of con heavy, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, I think he just failed it, right? What's the DC on that?
I gotta look.
I want to say it's 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. So yeah, he is stunned. Getting
All
caught
right.
off guard by that punch. And I think you have one more punch, right?
I do have one more punch. So then we're gonna go 10, right? Because I'm walking through Deska. 20.
Yes.
I'm on the roof.
She's on the roof, yeah. So
Yeah.
she's not difficult.
Then we'll step to here, and I'm gonna take a swing at this guy in front of Resin.
All right, your last punch, go for it. Oh, crit. Nice. So
Boom!
he is kind of caught off guard as you duck behind Rez and then just come out and whap.
And we're going to spend a key point to stun him.
All right, so he takes 16 as he get him right in the chest. And he will attempt to save, hopefully rolling a little bit better than his buddy.
Or not.
Or not. So he is also caught off guard as the stun takes effect, and both of them are stunned. That's 3 key points used, right?
Yes. 3,
Okay.
hold on. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I still got movement.
Stun their front line.
I'm going to go right there.
Okay.
I'm done.
You back off. Magnus. So the guy who pushed past you, well, you're prone. Also, this is the prone symbol, just FYI. It's the guy with back pain.
Oh, got it.
So what do you want to do?
So these two guys, are they both stunned?
Yeah, so you saw like Arnis kind of rush up and start moving really quick. He landed a blow and this guy kind of stiffened up, and then he rushed kind of behind, landing a blow, stiffening this guy up as well. And this guy is still rushing in. But yeah, you're pretty sure those two are stunned.
Okay. Well, since they're stunned, I'm just going to move over here. I'm going to stand up with my...
Okay, so you spend half your action or half your movement standing.
Yep, and I'll spend the rest of my movement moving over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on this guy that's still trying to rush in.
All right, go ahead and link, or wait, before you do that, actually, I have to let me check to see if the. Wait, did I just freeze up? What's going on?
It doesn't look like the spell is including the bonus from my magic item, the arcane.
The sheet usually isn't good at doing that, so you might have to edit the macro.
Yeah, so it's a DC 18. Should be an 18 spell save, not a 17.
Okay. Let me change something in your settings really quick. Get this all set up correctly. Okay. So you can. I think if you go into the cog tab, there's some place where you can mess with your spell DCs. Does this give it to all your item or all your spells, or just certain ones?
All my spells.
Okay.
It's the spell save DC mod. I can add it one. I can add one there.
Okay, yeah, go for it. That should fix it.
Yeah, of course the spell sheet one is wrong now, but the spell itself might actually represent correctly. Let me try clicking on it again.
Yeah, now it should minus a. Also, we have to. You want to make sure all of your spells are set to the correct number each day.
Yep.
Because it does minus them when you click. So I'll do that real quick. There you go. Try clicking the spell now. Like, not the description, but just the spell itself.
Yeah, I think I overwrote that. Let me change that back and try again. Alright, let's do this. Nope.
Weird.
Yeah, so it's a DC 18. I'll figure it out later.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
The original click was 9 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. So he is surprised as a large earthen hand comes crashing out of the floor, I'm assuming, as your spell completes. So if you go to the... How big is this hand?
5 foot square, so it's a big hand. It's 5 feet wide.
So if you go to the journal under game resources, there's spell effects, and you should be able to click and drag a 5-foot spell cube onto the map where you want it. Okay. So the hand bursts through the floor, and he has to make a saving throw for strength, right?
Yeah, it burst through in his square, so
Okay. So put it there. He makes it. Does he take any damage on a?
no. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained. So
Okay. So yeah, the hand goes for him, and he just sort of bursts right through it, continuing to move unabated. So if you're concentrating on a spell, there's a marker.
oh, he takes half as much damage on a successful one.
Oh, does
So he takes
Okay.
4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he is kind of crushed a little by it as he breaks through it. But when you do a concentration spell, you want to mark yourself with this guy. And 1 minute spells, you can put the stopwatch. We'll put a timer on you just so you know how long the spell's been going. But okay, so yeah, he is unaffected, unfortunately, but he does take some damage. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I had to move and cast, and that's all I got.
All right, and you could take the prone off yourself. Resin.
All right, with this guy being stunned, I am going to walk away. Move to here. And I am going to cast... where'd it go? I'm going to cast Bane on the 3 guys.
All right, so you chant summoning magics to cast Bane. So they have to make charisma save. Which guys are you targeting?
The 3 bad guys.
Oh, is it target all 3? All right.
Mhm.
So they have to make some charisma saves. So the first one who is stunned, unfortunately, Bane doesn't do anything for charisma. Or being stunned doesn't do anything for charisma saves. The first one would fail it. So he is affected by the dark energies. The second one attempts to resist with his charisma. None of these guys have good charisma. Oh, wow.
Ooh, the chat
Apparently
among them.
Ah,
he-
damn.
Yeah, the chat among them, exactly. So what's the DC of that?
18.
Alright, so he makes it. And the third guy who just burst through that hand up there. Let's see how he does. No, he would fail. So he is affected by the dark energies, feeling himself being reduced in ability. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
Okay, Deska.
Okay, Deska would cast Bless.
Oh, do you have any exhaustion on you still?
I don't believe so. I don't have it marked anywhere.
I thought you had like 3 or 4 levels. That's why I didn't think there had been that many days.
I think she had 2, but we ended up getting rid of them.
Yeah, I believe I got rid of all of them because I have 0
Okay.
on my notes.
All right, no worries then. So go ahead. What are you doing? Bless.
Yeah, I will cast Bless on myself, Lazarus, and Arnis.
Okay. So click. Go ahead and put the. If you click bless and put it on yourself, I can put the targets on your people. All right,
Okay,
so you
the
cast
white-
it on yourself.
Oh, I put it on me already.
Oh.
Okay, you got it. All right. All right. So you bless them, concentrating on your abilities. Anything else are on the spell?
I will move. I will move here and bonus action hide
Okay. So
from
sorry.
the people that can't see.
You put it on Lazarus and who else?
Arnis,
Okay.
cause I forgot to. I got confused, but I'll do it right after I roll myself.
Okay. So you rush into the darkness there on the ceiling, trying to stay hidden.
Yeah. Alright.
Lazarus. So this guy rushed at you, knocking you down, but was quickly stunned by Arnis. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
Okay. So you spend half of your movement standing.
Yes. Alright, leave that. There we go. I'm gonna use. They're both stunned, right?
Yes, the third one back
Okay.
here is not. He's rushing
Right,
towards
right.
you.
I'm gonna use Shield of Faith on myself.
All right.
That's what I meant to ask.
So you do a quick chance gesturing as you are covered in holy energy.
Why isn't it working? I tried adding it from the chat. It's not letting me.
Here, I'll add it to you.
Okay. And I'm gonna attack this guy in front of me.
Alright.
So
So you swing at him with advantage. That would be 20 versus AC, because luckily he is stunned.
yep.
So you cut into him, doing 9 slashing.
One. I'm gonna attack again.
Alright, ooh, 27 will definitely strike with another blow.
One up.
And I'm going in with a simple Divine Smite.
Level 1.
There it is.
Alright.
Oh my god.
So,
What the fuck?
so there's a, well, good damage roll though. There's an explosion of divine energy as you cut into him with the second attack, doing 14. He is still looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, that's it. I'm happy with that.
Alright, so this guy
I might
back
put
here.
Shield on myself. Alright.
Does he want to go after Magnus? Yeah, he did cast a spell at him. So he looks angrily at you as he bursts through your earthen hand. And he is going to move 10, 25 feet up to you. And he says, fine, then die with them, as he does a shield bash. 19 versus AC. I believe your
Shield is still active until my turn. Yeah. So it's at 21.
Didn't your turn pass? Like, because you moved and did the
It
spell?
did from the time you shielded. You've had it.
Oh, from a shield. Yeah, that's right. You're right. I didn't shield in my turn.
Yeah, so you can shield again if you have another reaction and spend another spell slot. Alright, so yeah, he comes at you. Looks like he's about to hit, and once again, you use magic to knock him back. Angrily, he swings a second time, trying to knock you over. 20?
Nope.
Okay.
21 AC right now.
So yeah, you push him back again, and he'll, frustrated, he will take a third attack, yelling, "Go down!" Which you also knock back. So that is it for him. Now, just gonna roll something real quick. No cause for alarm.
Fuck you.
Lazarus, what's your passive perception?
10.
So
Poor
suddenly,
guy.
a,
Poor guy. I'll miss him.
suddenly a guy appears from the shadows back where these guys were coming from. And he is going to take aim at you, Lazarus, and fire with advantage. Because you did not see him. Donk. Oh, geez, what a terrible roll. Alright, so yeah,
Not
even
even close.
even with catching you by surprise, like, it just kind of dinks off your armor as he curses in Elven, then backs off into the shadows, making a stealth check. And you, some of you can no longer see him again. That's it for him, and we're going into a new round with the gladiators. So this guy's stunned. That guy's stunned. Arnis. At the end of your turn, both the gladiators will become unstunned. What do you want to do?
You're muted, Arnis. Baby boy.
Now we've got an assassin to deal with.
Yeah, you know those guys hit hard if they hit.
Yeah. And Deska ran away. 5. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Give me back my D4 buff.
And then we're going to shadow step to. Can I see the square right here, Lou?
The one
Where's
you
the
just
pin?
moved to?
No, this one right here. Can I see that square?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see it from there.
How about this one?
I mean, you could just ping the map, but yeah, you can.
I'm not pinging well for some reason. Like I'm trying to ping,
So
and I'm
you
not.
just
There he goes.
Press and hold the button, and it'll ping it. All right, so this one, yeah, you can see that one as well.
Okay.
A
Just
quick
wonder.
question. Does Bane affect attack rolls, or is it just saving?
Attacks and saves, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to shadow step to here,
Okay, so
and
yeah, okay. What's your passive perception?
18.
All right, so now you don't see the assassin. You
Okay.
figure he's hiding in the rocks somewhere.
Then I am going to try to hide myself.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check as your action.
Battle
Okay.
of attrition.
So you step into the shadows hoping he doesn't see you. Anything else?
No. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Nope, I'm done.
All right, Magnus.
So I have that spell kicking for another number of rounds, so
Yeah, 9 more rounds.
I'm going to attempt to bring the hand over here to grab him. Actually, before I do that, because using the hand as an action, I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step and get the heck out of this melee situation.
All right, go ahead and link it. All right, so I wonder why it's not minusing the spells from you. It's weird. Okay, so
Good
you
answer.
spend a 2nd level spell casting Misty Step as you step into the mist, vanishing, appearing a bit to the north over there.
Yep, that was my bonus action, and then my hold on, I gotta move back to the pointer. I'm gonna try to grab him again to restrain him with my hand of dirt,
All right.
my dirt hand.
So just link the description for it this time. So he has to make a strength save as the
DC
hand,
18.
Yep, comes running, or I guess floating towards him, or I guess it would be like, how would it look? Like stuck in the ground, like moving through the.
Yeah, it'd be like a bulge of earth, like rolling down the
Okay.
floor towards him, and then it would come up as a hand and try to grab him.
All right, so it bursts forth. But he just puts his shield up and knocks
Jesus.
it open. He would take half damage though again, so give me 2d6.
Yeah, I'll just roll that manually.
These boys are strong.
Yeah, they are pretty strong. So he takes 2 points of bludgeoning as he growls angrily at you over there. Anything else?
Nope, that's all my actions.
All right, Resin.
Seeing these guys.
And these guys are no longer stunned anymore.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Does one look worse than the other one?
Well, one of them none of them look wounded yet. This guy probably looks a little bit worse because he's a little winded from all the attacks that went after him. If that makes sense.
Okay. Then I will pull the dead on him.
Alright, so you summon necrotic energy, trying to wither him. As there is a ominous toll in the air. Dong. So wisdom save. Oh, look at that. 17, 18, so that would make it as he resists.
Okay, and then I'm going to move to there, trying to get some cover if that assassin guy pops out.
Okay. Deska.
Okay. Deska is going to.
What was your
to
stealth
her.
roll from last round?
It was 20 something. I will check. I should have marked it, but
29.
I forgot.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous, so I don't think anyone said you.
Don't make me laugh. It was 29. Yes.
Yeah.
He
Not
will
many-
reach into her.
Not many creatures have a 29 passive perception.
Not most.
Hmm.
She'll reach into her bag and with the bonus action, she will use her. Now we'll save to draw poison. She'll use her her ordinary poison or poison, and coat her arrow with one of her +2 arrows with poison, and then shoot at this guy.
Alright, so you dip your arrowhead
Actually,
into one
this-
of your poison bags on your belt.
Yeah,
Okay.
guy right here.
That
So
guy?
there's a better chance of failing. Yeah, the guy on the left.
Alright, so you pop out of these shadows. Go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
Ooh, and
Oh, that's not good for him. Rogue crit. Alright, go for it.
I should have used the drill.
Just roll all the dice.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
And
Oh,
your
that
poison,
second sneak attack was bad.
and your poison crit as well, right?
I don't know if it's one of those critting ones.
Oh, what type of poison is it?
It's from the Poisoner Feet, and I don't know if the Poisoner Feet one stacks on that.
Oh, does it not deal damage? Okay.
It does deal damage. I don't. Oh, does it just crit on damage? Because I thought it was one of the.
All
So I
dice
crit
are
before
doubled
with
on a
the-
crit,
Oh, okay.
so it would deal
Oh,
double its dice damage.
4d8.
So an extra 4d8. So, all right.
66.
Well, let me do some math. 27, 33, 41. Yep, 66. Ow. All right. So
And
he
a-
gets an arrow right to the chest, and he is near death.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, because that's what he's worried about.
That's what he should be worried about.
All right, here we go. 16.
D4. Roll that D4.
Oh,
Bane.
right, D4. D4. I'm gonna roll it
Our
manually.
combos
needs
boys,
to
our
come down
combos.
more than 2.
Oh, he rolled a 4, so he gets a 12, which I think fails.
That is a fail. You are poisoned, good sir, until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, poison with an arrow stuck in his lung. Is that-
And then I will retreat further into the shadows.
It won't
And-
be poisoned for much
Get
longer.
their assassin.
So,
Ugh.
oh wait, no, I can't stealth. But good time.
Yeah, you used your bonus. All right, that's it for Desk, I assume.
Yeah.
Lazarus. So both of your enemies
I'm
are
good.
now unstunned.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Oh, the guy that has an arrow in his chest. All right, sure.
Yeah, let's
Guy
bring
with
him
all the
down.
status symbols attached to his
Yeah.
token. Yeah.
He's going
Oh
for
my
the status
fucking
symbol
God.
achievement. All right, now he raises his shield, clang, and blocks the swing.
Poison's gonna get me.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm using Channel Divinity. Vow Enmity on that motherfucker.
And the
I
guy
have
who's almost
advantage.
dead.
Yes.
All
I
right,
don't
sure.
care.
Second swing.
Laz is pretty petty. Yeah.
I want him dead.
There you
Good.
go. 22.
Oh,
Divine
You-
Smite level 2.
You are my
Oh my-
enemy.
Jesus Christ.
That's our Laz.
26 damage. He is very hurt, but still alive.
Ooh.
Shit!
As,
Fuck!
he barely is able to hold his shield and says,
Is that the dude with the arrow out of him too?
yes.
Yeah.
He's having a bad day. It's a Monday. Anything else?
No, that's it.
So this guy, oh, he's got some choices to make. He is going to Actually, forget about the wizard for now. 20
First
feet to
mistake.
here. 25 feet. Oh, he sees resin there. He might assume you shot the arrow, so he's going to go for you. Because he
Rude.
just saw his buddy get shot in
He's
the
like, it's
chest.
another drow. Get him.
Look,
Yeah.
it's got to be the guy without a bow.
Hey, he could have put his... Look, it's the heat of combat. He doesn't know exactly what's going on.
The guy-
21. Whack.
Yep.
So he lands a shield bash, knocking you prone, doing 7 bludgeoning.
Your strength, boy. Come on.
He is then going to try to stab you on the ground. Die. 22 would get you, doing 15 piercing on the first. And 25 would get you, doing another 11. So you take some nasty hits there as he's just stabbing you. And you look wounded, right?
Sure do.
Below half.
As
He's
all
happy
those
with this
contexts.
decision. Okay, so that's it with him. Oh wait, yeah, you gotta give me con saves. That's right. 2
You'll make
con
every
saves
single one.
to hold your spell, because that kind of hurt. So 3 con saves. Yep.
Look at that. Look at that.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
That's roll 20 randomness right there.
Yeah, that's definitely RNG right there.
All right, so that's it for him. The assassin goes. So he doesn't see Arnis. He's gonna pop out. He doesn't see the wizard anymore either. So I guess he's shooting Lazarus. So another attack at advantage.
Bring it.
Dangerous.
Come on, brother.
Row crit. Nope.
No.
20, I believe, would miss you, right?
Nope. 23, baby.
Alright, so it dings off of your shield. He's going to curse and use his bonus action to disappear back into the shadows.
Get him, Artis.
Better run.
Not very
Coming
well.
for you. Oh,
So with 11, I think most of you could still see him.
I can't.
Well, everyone but, apparently, but, yeah. I'll just leave him on the map. Alright, so new round. Have to remember that you didn't see him. The gladiators go. This guy is going to step here to get the flank. He's going to yell, get those archers to his buddy. And he is going to shield bash with flank. Ooh, yep, that's
Yeah,
going to
that
hit. So 9 bludgeoning and a strength save, please.
You need a strength and constitution.
Yes, to hold your spell.
You're
So you're
good.
knocked prone, but you do hold your spell.
D4.
Oh, yeah, D4. You need a 3 or higher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're not knocked prone. All right, good job. Second shield bash. Well, there's
That
another hit.
hits.
27 for 9 bludgeoning. As he slams into you again, trying to get you off your feet. So another 2 saves, please. Oh, yeah, you're holding
Not
strong.
even close.
And the final one, luckily no crit, but you do take 10 bludgeoning and another strength save and con save, please. And Lazarus is starting to look wounded.
This is ping pong there. Shield pushing you back forward.
This guy here is going to take the dodge action because he does not want to die.
D4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did that last one knock you prone, Lazarus? Looks like it. 14.
Yeah.
All right, so that last one took you
We're
off your
competing
feet.
for who has the most shit on the token, dude. Look at fuck.
Yeah,
You know
all-
we could get pretty high with
all the
those.
symbols. All right, so this guy dodges, and he is going to just stay there and provide a flank and yell, "Take him down!" Arnis.
I believe this is 40 feet, so hello, douchebag.
All right, you rush up at the assassin as he's reloading his crossbow. It's like, oh, God.
Boom!
Hello.
Oh, and apparently punch him right in the
Oh
face.
my god.
12, 14, 17 damage as you just wail on him. Second
Oof.
attack will land as well. Punching again for another 9.
And we're going to Fury Blows it now, using a key point.
Okay. Deck. Yeah, 22 will strike another time for 11.
How's he looking?
He's holding on. He doesn't look wounded yet, but he's definitely using a lot of his endurance to try to avoid direct hits.
We're going to try to stun him then with a key point.
Okay.
So
Oh,
save
with
away, bucko. Yep,
Okay.
that shot.
So with that shot, so you spend another key point. So that was 2 this round, right? Because you flurried.
Yes.
Okay. Con. Oh, he is unaffected.
Mm.
And
Boom.
another 21
Con rope.
hits for 12
So just the first
damage.
one.
Yeah.
Yep, for 12, and
that
one
looks
more
like
key
it
point.
wounded him.
and one more key point to stun him. So
Okay.
that's 3.
All right.
Give him the rope-a-dope.
Nope.
God damn it!
Apparently he is resistant to
On
those
road.
stuns. Anything else, Harness?
No, I'm good. I hope he disengages.
Magnus. Are you there, Magnus?
I am.
Okay, what do you want to do?
It's just reading that right now. But
Magnus checks his spell book. It's like,
yeah, exactly. So this dude is knocking on heaven's door, right?
Oh yeah, he's dodging, just barely able to keep it together.
All right, I'm gonna blast him with a firebolt. So,
All right, so you do have disadvantage because he's dodging.
sounds good. How do I roll? How do I roll a spell with disadvantage?
Well, if you if you click on firebolt, it should just roll 2 numbers, and we can take the lower.
Got it.
Oh,
Yeesh.
natural 1. Yeah, so he puts his shield up, blocking.
All right, and I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I am. Okay.
Do you get a bonus action attack, or is that an action for this thing?
No, that's an action.
Okay,
So,
it just
yeah.
sort of sits there. All
Yep.
right, that is it for you, Resin.
Oh, I don't like this guy. So I'm going to do Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Okay,
Oh, right. I forget you have that every time.
are you prone right now?
I sure am.
All right.
Oh, I didn't have the marker
Yeah,
on me.
I was just checking. So you poof away suddenly, stepping into the darkness. Still prone, but you move 30 feet to there.
And then I'm going to,
I guess crawling into the darkness.
right, just rolling over.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to have my movement stand up and then Toll the Dead on. We'll just take him out. Yeah, I'll just try to kill the guy, the really wounded one.
Okay, so yeah, he does not get any advantage for this save because dodging doesn't help with wisdom.
He actually is at disadvantage because he has pain.
That's just minus D4.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
It does not matter because 16 is not enough, and you see him go as he is withered, falling to a dried husk as he hits the floor.
Ugh.
Anything else?
That will be it.
This one yells, "You're dead for that!" as he gets ready to rush back at you. Deska.
Okay. Deska is going to bonus action pull out some of her drow poison
Yeah.
and coat that onto one of her +2 arrows.
So you dip it in your little pouch.
And then I'm just going to... Where is it? I have to find it first. I'm just going to Clockwork Amulet this attack so that I know it hits. I'm going to be firing at this man right here.
Alright, so go ahead and link your Clockwork Amulet.
Boom. And then...
So what is your attack with a 10?
With the +2 arrow, it would automatically be a 19.
And you don't have advantage right now, right?
I do not, and I forgot he teleported away, unfortunately. Doesn't matter.
So that would hit. 19 is enough. So he is
Yeah,
struck by your
and-
arrow.
There's the 9 damage,
Yep.
and he must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
Alright, so he takes 9 damage. And will attempt to resist your poison, which he does not, right?
Roll a D4, because if it... actually, I don't think he can drop below 5. He's poisoned for 1 hour. Dang.
Okay,
Because
so
if he failed by 5, he'd be asleep, but...
yeah, no, so he is just poisoned. How long does that poison last? Or does you get another roll each round?
The drow is 1 hour,
Okay.
and there is no save. And after that, I will move over here. About here. That's my turn.
Okay. So that is it for Deska. Lazarus.
Alright. Vow of enmity against this guy.
Alright, you gonna stand up?
Yeah, of course. Stand up.
Poison.
Alright, so you vow against this one.
Yep. And I'm gonna take swings at this motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
23 will strike, slashing him once.
Yeah, I'm also doing a level 3 Divine Smite because fuck him.
Lazarus is angry. So that would be 23, 33. Ow. As there is a really large explosion of energy, and that definitely wounded him.
Alright, let's do it again.
Yeah, 23 would strike. Or
Same,
24.
because you know my strategy. Fuck spell slots.
Dump them all in. Alright. So that is another 23 to him. As there is another explosion of energy, and he is limping now. He's near death.
And that is it.
Alright, so this guy is kind of probably coughing a bit from the poison. What's he gonna do? His Deska is just gonna shoot him in the back. Resin, do you have a bow out?
What was that?
You don't have a bow out, do you?
Nope, shield and a mace.
Yeah, you've just been casting. He's going to rush back this way. 15, 20, 25, 30. Deska, you weren't hiding, right?
No, I was not.
So he's going to
Old
double
Lucan.
move to engage you.
I'm on the roof, by the way.
So he can still stab at you from down here.
Oh, really?
So he can. It's not a huge roof back here. It's like,
Okay.
I should have told you that, but yeah, the roof in this area isn't that high. So that is it for him. The assassin here is going to steady aim and attack you with his short sword. 20 versus AC, Arnis.
You're muted.
It's gonna hurt.
That would hit. So he drew and poked me? Okay.
Yeah, he dropped his bow and he drew his short sword
Holy
poking at
shit.
you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know where
every
they get
time.
their poison from, bro.
So
Minus
I need a
24.
con save for the first stab.
How many attacks does he get?
All
for the
the
poison.
attacks. Alright, so you made the save. So with the sneak attack, you would take 24 and 12
How's
poison.
why is he getting a sneak attack?
Because he did
Steady
steady aim. So I think that would be 36.
Yep.
So are you down?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I was looking at your HP. I thought that was your total. He's going to attack again. I don't think he has poison or sneak attack on the second one.
No.
Yeah, 14 would miss you. Okay, so that's it for
Correct.
him.
Am I poisoned?
No.
No, because you've made the save. So
Okay.
you're not poisoned.
Okay.
You just took poison damage. The gladiator. Ooh, he's not liking any of this. He says. No, he's gonna try to take you down. He doesn't think you're gonna let him live if he tries to surrender. So he goes shield bash. 23. I think that just hit you, right? Laz?
What?
23.
Oh, that matches.
Okay. So you were bashed for 11 bludgeoning, and I need those 2 saves.
Yep.
You blessed.
Strength.
Yeah.
Constitution. Oh! Wait, D4.
D4, yeah. You need a 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so you keep your spell.
Value.
Second attack would miss. And third attack, 23.
Just hits. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm near death right now.
Well, definitely after that one you are. 11 bludgeoning and another 2 saves. So he is very worried because that did not take you down, as you're both like bleeding from your mouth.
Oh, God.
D4? Oh, it actually doesn't matter. You are knocked
So
prone.
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm prone.
Alright, so you get knocked prone, and that is it for him. The other guy is dead.
And this.
Arnis.
Oh, okay. So I can't use inspiration points when I try to stun somebody, right? I can only use that to benefit me. Like I can't use it to make him re-roll.
No, those just give advantage on your rolls.
Okay. So sure, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just go attack. Damn it, I should have.
You have a D4.
That's true. Although, D13 will not make it, so you miss with the first.
All
Say
right,
if
now
you-
we're gonna
If you roll the
now,
4,
now we're
then-
we're gonna burn a we're gonna use an inspiration.
okay.
Boom!
Wow.
And as
The
soon as that
D4,
makes
the D4.
You probably don't have to roll a D4.
out of the darkness here. Fuck you, Laz.
All right.
If Laz said roll a D4, I'd be like, what is he talking about?
27. That puts him very near death as he stumbles back. Several ribs probably broken.
And as after the blow, I yell, "Surrender!"
Okay. Are you gonna?
And I
punch
burn
him
a-
again?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a key point and punch him again.
Surrendered.
18.
Yeah, that would strike. So 8 points. Do you want this to be a fatal blow?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so much for surrender. You break his neck. Ah,
All right.
surrender. Okay, well, just
Oh, he didn't speak fast enough. Surrender.
as you're just punching him.
You have 0.2 seconds.
Stop hitting yourself. All right, anything else?
I'm just gonna grab the back of his shirt and that's it.
Magnus.
I'm going to swing this hand around, and I'm going to attempt to restrain that dude.
All right, so the hand.
So it's a DC 18.
Yeah, it rolls
Strength check.
through the earth, going after him. Oh, man. having no luck with the those restraints. All right, so now he would make it, but you do get the 2d6. Oh wait, does he have Bane?
Nope, he's the one
No,
that
not
doesn't.
that one.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Yeah. So and then the 2d6.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
so
take
there
4
is
points of damage
yeah, 4
as he gets
points.
dirt in the face.
Yeah, he smashes into the hand as it tries to grab him and just gets bludgeoned a bit. All right, anything else for you?
Nope.
Resin.
Okay, everybody that I can see, which is everyone except for Deska, we're gonna do mass cure wounds.
Thank you. Finally, some healing from our fucking cleric.
Hey man, he's a
Whoa.
death cleric. Die first, alright?
Oh, good roll. So 21 HP healed to the two of you.
Oh, really? I'm just wounded now.
It's me, Lazarus,
Or sorry,
Magnus, and Arnis.
yeah, the 4 of you.
Because
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right, Deska. So this guy is poisoned and like coughing a bunch as he's getting ready to stab you.
Okay, this is a question I meant to ask earlier when I was above the other guys. There's no mechanical advantage to me just dropping on him from the top rope, is there?
Like jumping down and stabbing.
You're just plunging, attacking on him, from the top.
I mean, I'd probably give you +1 for high ground, but like doing a like leap off the top rope stab isn't gonna. I don't think it's gonna
Alright.
do much extra.
Just check in before I do anything else. All right, so
Deska
that's
just wants to sit on the guy's face.
what the.
Whoa! All right.
Deska's gonna she's gonna taunt him a bit. She's gonna so which poison would you like to die to? And then she's going to step back without taking a disengage.
He will stab at you as a reaction. So he does. He's gonna do a shield bash. Oh, but he misses. All right. Yeah, he's throwing up. Ugh, damn it.
Now the question is, would she have fallen to the ceiling, or would she have fallen off the ceiling?
She would fall off
Ooh.
the ceiling if you're knocked prone.
Aw.
It's not like reverse gravity.
No, it's, I will, in my little pouchy pouch, I will use a dose of spider venom, which is just 2d8 flat damage.
Okay, so you
If I hit,
dip the arrow in another pouch.
and this will be my longbow. 15 plus d4.
17
17.
would just hit.
Let's go. Okay, so 10 plus 2d8.
Do you have sneak attack?
No, I don't. It's
Okay.
just this damage. It's just poison damage. So plus 5, so 15.
Alright, so he takes 15 damage. Still looking pretty healthy. Anything else?
I did bonus action. I think that's it. Yep.
Alright, Lazarus, your turn. The guy is very wounded next to you, but still up.
Did I move?
Yeah, I still have my vow of enmity on him, so I'm just gonna swing.
Alright. Black Hod. 17 would strike. As you cut him.
Level 2 Divine Smite. Because I don't like him.
So 16 damage, which would explode him, sending an arm flying as he falls over dead.
And would I hear the struggle going on over here with Deska?
Yeah, I mean, you hear fighting. You hear
Okay.
sounds of combat over there, yeah.
Then I'm
And you
gonna
saw the
use
guy
my
run over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement to get over here, which
Okay.
is as far as I can go. And I don't see. Do I see him? Sort of.
Yes.
I see him right here.
Yeah, so you would kind
Okay.
of see him. Although for his
Let me
turn, he's going to.
I don't think there's anything I can do. Actually, wait. I think there's something I could do.
Okay.
If
Yes,
you
keep
put him-
chasing me.
What are you gonna do?
Well, if you put him where he was, I could Misty Step.
Didn't you use your
An
bonus
attack.
action?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, all right. Then yes, if you have Misty Step, you want a bonus action.
All right. So,
All right,
yep,
let's
that
use
works.
your last second level spell to poof over there. Yeah, now he's gonna turn around.
And this is my second attack.
No, 9 would miss. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least I got his attention.
So now he's got some
Yeah.
choices to make.
I'll be right back. 2 minutes.
Well, he's gonna move, so do you want to take an oppie on him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you spend your reaction. Ooh, yeah,
Sentinel,
that's
let's
gonna hit.
go.
Yeah, Sentinel, so you can't move. That's 28. I'm gonna do. Let me see. Level 1 Divine Smite because I don't have anything else.
Okay, so if he can't move, takes 13. He's gonna turn around and attack you.
Okay. Could you track if it hits me or not, Lou?
Yeah,
Sorry, I have
sure.
to go real fast. Thank you.
Nope. Yeah, 25 will bash. Doing
Minus D4.
Oh,
yeah.
True.
And you're poisoned, so it'd be disadvantage.
Oh, and the poison. All right. Yeah, no, that's not gonna hit. So that would miss, and he
Our disgusting
he is
combo.
going to say, "I yield, I yield." Ending his turn. The assassin is dead. So, top of the round, the gladiator is dead. Arnis.
I'm dragging the assassin back down towards where we all started, by the back of his shirt.
Okay, so you would move at half speed if you're dragging him.
So what is that for me? 22 and a half feet.
Well, it's just difficult terrain every step, so you would move 20 feet. Because you can't. It would just round down. So you kind of drag him back this way, so that was a
Yep.
movement.
Yep.
Anything else?
Yeah. Prepare the dodge action.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. I'm going to heal myself.
Alright, so you heal using your action. Magnus.
So I'm going to move forward here. We're still in initiative order.
Yes, because I don't know if
Yeah.
you're going to kill that guy or not. I'm assuming Lazarus is going to kill him, just judging off of Lazarus's past actions.
Well, I don't. I actually can't see any of it, so I don't have line of sight on anything going on. So I don't have an opinion one way or the other
Yeah.
until later.
So what do you want to do for your action? Or your turn?
I think I'll step forward and then I'll just use my action to yell out. It's like, we need at least one alive, so we can find Ellen.
Alright, Resin.
I will. I can kind of see him. I don't really have anything that could just knock him out.
Just to make this easier, Lazarus, since you're back, are you going to accept surrender? Because he's trying to surrender.
Would on my turn tell him we need him to find Ellen.
Yeah, so are you going to accept surrender, Lazarus, or are you going to just try to kill him?
If Deska tells me that we need him, then I would accept it.
Alright, so we will drop out of rounds as the party emerges victorious.
Restrain him.
I thought Laz was all in,
yes.
Gucci.
I will
All right.
I will
So
grab a hold of him and restrain him.
yeah, that's fine. If you have rope, you can tie him up. So he is
Let me see.
restrained. As you
I have rope if you don't have rope. It's
drag him, I assume, back to the main party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stop moving my
I do
tables
not
around.
have rope.
Drag the assassin too. I'm bringing him back.
Okay.
I would go.
I was gonna say you guys can keep going. I was gonna say a 5-minute break though, if anyone needs to use the restroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be right.
Where's
I
our
would
su-
go.
Where's our pseudo assassin?
Ha!
Oh,
I brought you an assassin.
1 second. I would go out of earshot range of the hostage and talk to Magnus, and I would say, personally, after we interrogate him, I would, and she'd do the line across the neck, because if he gets out, he's gonna tell them about you assisting us, and I don't know if that'll affect your day to day.
Doesn't bother me any. I don't care about the human empire. Bunch of barbarians.
Same here. All right, bring me the assassin.
But there's I don't think that if your point is to prevent them from knowing what's going on with your group, obviously they already know what's going on with your group. They have more information than we do.
Our group they know all about us. I meant specifically for you. You seem to had a easygoing, isolated time here. I wouldn't want to mess that up with you participating and helping us.
I have no affiliation with the human empire.
But now you have an affiliation with us is my problem. You see what I'm saying?
No, you having an affiliation with us is our problem. Hold on. Can you rephrase that, Deska?
I'm just saying that by proxy, they may mess with his day-to-day life because he's associated with.
I brought us a real assassin for you to rifle through.
I am a real assassin. Did you not see me hit that man?
I am
Oh, I
a
didn't see that.
representative of the Garroth Dwarven Empire. I find it unlikely that the human empire would purposely seek me out, because if they did, they would risk war.
Well, humans are pretty stupid, so I wouldn't put it past.
That's also true.
So you're gonna say thank you for your gift?
Arnis, we all participated in this battle. We all equally contributed to taking this guy down. Why are you saying it like, whatever?
I brought you an assassin. I brought you an assassin.
Magnus is going to walk up to the prisoner and say, "Where is Ellen?"
And then we'll go to break.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not here.
yeah.
No,
Lou's taking a tinkle.
I see.
Arnis, you've seen what I can do. You know I can deal out the assassinations. Why do you mock me so?
Did you? Have I ever seen you successfully assassinate anybody?
Okay, Arnis, give me.
No,
give
I'm
me a
asking.
fair shake.
I don't. Have I?
Yes, I did get the one time we actually did a surprise round. I did assassinate somebody. But the thing is, most times I put them to near death and then someone else comes up and slices them in half. But
Well, I brought you assassin to play with.
and you have to remember, Arnis, most people that we end up dueling it out with are very hardy. They're not like this guy. He points to the assassin.
Oh yeah, you're right. So you don't want his poison or anything. So I can just like
That's
throw him
not
into
what
the
I
little
said.
energy
I'm
circle.
just saying you keep making it seem like I can't do it. I can do it, okay?
I didn't say you couldn't.
Whatever. And every day it's either you bring up the massacre or you're downplaying my attack.
What a massacre!
She goes to the body.
You mean your moment of heroism?
Stop.
All right, I return. Is everyone else?
It was a
still-
good thing, but I don't like the way you phrase it.
Phrase what?
My moment of heroism with the earthquake.
Oh.
Hey, Deska.
Deska feels guilty.
What color hair did Kiki have?
Kiki had white hair. It was
Oof.
always messy.
Very weird.
Well, I mean, she was an air Ganassi, so it's kind of typical.
Oh, what Nazi again?
An
Air-
air
what?
Ganassi.
It sounds like that costs extra in the champagne room.
A Nazi? Damn.
Ganassi.
Yeah, like genies.
I checked the assassin body as they interrogate.
All right. So as things are kind of calming down, is everyone back?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe so. Except for Resin probably got up.
Oh, I'll give Rev a sec. But
I'm going to sit down and meditate.
Magnus, did you say you're back?
I am.
Okay. So yeah, what does the group want to do? Is you tie up this one guy and pull him
I
over?
want to go talk to the guy and ask him where Ellen is.
Give me a persuasion check.
That is not something that I do.
Where's Ellen?
While they're questioning, I'm going to cast a prayer of healing for everyone.
So he would say, Magnus, you should not have gotten involved. You don't want to make yourself an enemy to the Steel Shadow. I'm not telling you where Ellen is. And if you know what was best for you, you would all bring me back to my people and release me.
Alright, my turn to interrogate. I will go up to him. I will punch him straight in the nose.
Oh.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, of course, non-lethal punch. And then put my sword against his neck and try to intimidate him by saying, either tell us where Ellen is, or I will start chopping off limbs.
Give me a persuasion check. Or sorry,
Well, it's more intimidation. Alright, inspiration. Here goes nothing.
Pretty good.
So he says, all right, I can tell you some things, but I don't know everything that's going on. We were here watching Magnus, keeping an eye on his work. I don't know where Ellen's been taken. I wasn't part of the group that took her, but I'm assuming she's either back at the base or they took her on another expedition. I can give you, I can tell you where she might be, and you would have to look there.
How long have you been posted here?
He says give me a persuasion with advantage. He's
okay.
pretty intimidated.
I would try to help out by pushing my sword a little bit more towards his throat.
We've been watching him for a couple of weeks now, keeping an eye on his practices. Watching from a distance, our assassin was keeping an eye on him.
This has been in the works for a while.
At this point, I think Lazarus would probably look at Resin and Arnis maybe and see if they believe what he's saying. Because Lazarus, for the
I've
most part,
seen
believes
no evidence of any
Yeah, I have.
observers.
Essentially, I'm asking you to do an insight check against what he's saying.
I have a passive
in,
20
in character. Oh, okay.
So
we could
you don't know if you believe him fully. You think he has been watching the professor, but the time frame seems a bit off to you.
I mean, I've got 18 passive too, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you
you
would
can-
think the same thing.
Okay, you can either give us the real numbers, or I can let Laz do what he was gonna do.
Laz, crush a testicle. Maybe he'll tell the truth.
That sounds pretty promising.
I'll stab his left foot.
All right.
Magnus looks at Laz and is like, "Do you know the difference between a foot and a testicle?"
Maybe he's a gifted elf.
So he says, all right. I've only been here. We've only been here maybe a day. We've just gotten here. We were just watching. Just let me go.
Lazarus would look at Deska to get a confirmation.
You believe him more now. You think that checks out more to you.
Ask
much
why.
better.
For my meditation pose, I go, ask why. What's the
I
big
think
picture?
we know why, but why?
Mhm.
What's the goal? What's the plan?
We were keeping an eye out to see who else would show up, possibly to recruit or maybe capture him later. We were trying not to be involved in his research.
How are you staying out of sight?
This is-
Just the assassin or any magical?
He says our assassin is skilled at, or was skilled at stealth, and he would check up on him from time to time, give us reports.
He's very quiet right now. I'd say he's still successfully stealthy.
I see. Okay.
What were your orders?
He says we were just to watch him for now.
Mind you, all this is Ernest sitting on the ground with his legs crossed and his eyes closed.
Yeah. How would you report back to your commanders? Like, what method were you using to contact?
He says we were contacted by the wizard. He had some kind of spell that allowed him to give us limited messages and for us to respond in a limited way.
Which
No
wizard?
When was the
wizard.
last?
He says, I don't know, one of the Steel Shadow people. I didn't know him very well.
What did he look like?
He, I believe, was some sort of drow. He was short.
That's the one that got away.
When was the last message, and when did you expect them to happen?
He says he contacted us earlier today just to get our status and told us to keep watching.
Was there a set time for you to be contacted, and who was the one that received the contact?
Give me a persuasion check. Again.
Can I give him advantage if I keep
Yeah, sure.
directing
It
him?
can still be advantage.
Okay. Badu.
Ooh, baby.
He says, I don't know. He didn't tell us when he'd contact us next. He just said to keep watch for now and see if anyone showed up.
Who would be the one to get contacted? Was it you?
He says, I believe he was speaking to the assassin.
That's unfortunate. She looks to Laz.
Lazarus would then say, okay, now tell us where they might have taken Ellen. And you better not lie if you want to keep all your limbs.
He says, I already told you everything I knew. If they are holding her someplace, it might be at the main base, but if they took
Where
her...
is it located?
He would say... After we all had our assignments, he says there's an old ruin to the south, several days from here. We were all to meet up there later after performing our assignments. He says, I don't really know how to tell you where it is.
I would look to Resin. I'll say, Resin, if you don't mind, could you check them for a map? And then he would ask the hostage, if we were to release you, where would you go?
He says, well, I would probably try to live my way back to Candle. It's the closest settlement.
I can search his. I can search his things too.
Wait, can we assume that Deska knows that everything is at his, like, with her passive insight, everything he said has been true so far?
Yeah, I mean, you think so. Everything except the statement about how long he's been watching.
Alright, then Lazarus would look at everybody and say, any other questions before we let him go?
How large is your cohort?
says, I don't know the exact size. We had several different teams. We just came from the cultists, the Null cultist, on job there, on assignment there. We came here over the last few weeks. He says, but we have
Who's the
several
employer?
we have several scattered groups. We're all working for the Steel Shadow.
And what's the mission? What's your objective?
He says, I don't know exactly, but I think they are trying to find the three girls. I don't know much about who they are. They don't tell us.
3 girls?
3 girls.
Girl.
He nods. He says, one of them we captured in the ruins of the cultist tunnels, and there are 2 others we were seeking. Oh, that's right. You do have one of them with you, right?
Yeah, Eliza.
Is she still with you?
I thought we left
Here
her
with us?
I don't.
Or
Would she
did
have come
you
with us?
did you send her back to Candle? Maybe
Pretty
you sent
sure
her
we
back to
left her
Candle.
in Candle.
Okay.
Yeah, we did send her back to Candle. Remember, because we told her to ask for Weston last week.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, she's not with you. Never mind. But yeah, he says they didn't tell us exactly. The rumor was we were seeking these girls with strange powers.
And you captured one, is what you said, correct?
He nods.
Which of the members of your team here was in command?
He would point to the assassin. This is the elf.
I'm gonna go search his things.
Okay, so he actually doesn't have a pack on him, just some weapons, and mostly it just looks like poisons and some maybe light sources, just in case he needed to keep the madness at bay. If he has
notes.
more, it might be somewhere else.
I'll ask him where his camp is. Where was your team's camp while you were observing me?
If I tell you, will you promise to release me, to let me live?
I have no quarrel with you. Just tell me where they are.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
I think advantage is going to help, but
Well,
nope, that was the wrong one. That was performance. I clicked on the wrong one. Not that that's going to be much better.
So he kind of looks to the rest of the group. He says, "Do I have a guarantee of my release?"
Lazarus
How I
would
would say this.
yes, but I am being deceptive.
All right, give me a deception check.
On my God's honor, I don't know.
I'm not sure if I have advantage on that, but
No, you wouldn't. He seems hesitant. He says, "I don't believe that you'll actually let me go." He says, "If you're going to kill me, then just kill me already. But you will
it
not
all
find
depends
our
on.
camp."
We
it
can
all
find the
depends
camp on our
information you
own.
provide.
What did you say, Lazarus?
It all depends on the information you give us.
He doesn't believe you. So
Yeah, Deska's pretty much done.
Then
You
at
want-
this point, Lazarus would say, "You're right. I might as well just kill you." But there are also different ways of killing you. I can make it fast and easy, or I can make you suffer. Your choice.
Give me another intimidation check.
Motherfucker.
He is not. Doesn't seem. He kind of seems like he steeled himself a bit, and he just says, "Do what you're going to do. You'll get no more from me."
Alright, Deska will start rummaging in her poison pack. Okay.
Jessica, why don't you start cutting him a little bit?
I'm trying to see if I have any acid, but I don't think I do. But no, I honestly think we could find the camp without him, so might as well send him to his god. If he has one.
Alright, Lazarus would chop off his head.
All right, so he falls down as you behead him. Yeah, that's that. What are you gonna do?
I would go ahead and check his person to make sure there's nothing we're missing. And then
No, none of these guys have much stuff on them other than their weaponry. It
Oh,
would
right,
make
I would,
sense that they have a camp somewhere nearby if they've been watching.
Yeah, the
for a
camp
bit.
has to be closed.
make sure I don't forget. I'm gonna collect that poison off this guy. Gotta go ahead and.
Yeah, the drow has, we'll say, like 5 uses of his drow poison.
Nice.
It's just drow poison, like traditional drow poison.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
It just, Hey, let me check. What type of poison does he have? What's the drow poison do damage-wise?
Damage wise, I think it only does.
Alright,
Drow
we'll
poison
just say for
damage-wise.
ease of play that it's just regular drow poison. He just has a way of heightening it with his assassin
Alright.
skills.
Drow poison doesn't do any damage.
Oh, doesn't it? Alright. So yeah, we'll just say it's the regular 5 uses of drow poison. He just has a way of heightening it with his abilities. So if you search the rest of them, that's pretty much all they have is their armaments. You'd find some drow poison, and they do have some... No, that's probably all they have, just their weapons.
What kind of armor are they wearing?
The gladiators... I don't know if they have armor.
Okay.
Let me see.
Did we just kill this guy? Sorry, I was.
Studded leather
Slightly-
shield.
We did.
We killed him. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Lazarus
cut off his
chopped
head.
off.
The assassin also has a studded leather, but he has a crossbow, bolts, and short sword.
Is it better than my short sword that I never use?
No, I think yours is magical.
Both of mine are. Yeah.
So yeah, nothing that special in the way of armaments.
Okay, then. We
So you
go
mentioned
look
that
for
you think
camp.
that you can find this camp.
Yeah. Sorry about the office being trashed, by the way.
I'll pull together whatever research I've been able to put together. I had a few books in my inventory, when I rolled the character up, so put it in my bag.
Alright, so you collect some of your tools and research. And how are you going to find their camp?
That's what I was just asking because I have no idea.
Do we want to ask the assassin?
The dead guy?
That would be a good idea.
Just saying.
Yeah. Go ahead, Resin, if you have a way to speak with him.
Very well.
Alright, so you're casting Speak with Dead, I assume. Is this one a ritual?
No, I'm using my.
Okay, let me take a quick read of this.
Also ask him how did he make this poison effective?
That's what you really
No.
wanna know. Alright, so you kind of kneel down over the body, spread out the needed incense. There's no cost on that. There's just your components pouch. Okay. Kind of light the candles, and the corpse would glow a bit as the eyes open, turning white. Kind of creepy. What are you going to say to him?
Tell us where your camp is.
trails north lead to our encampment.
Who do you report to?
We report to the paladin who leads the Steel Shadow.
Alright. Where were you taking the girls?
The scions were to be collected and questioned. They would be brought before the paladin within our main camp in the ruins of an old laboratory.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Old laboratory.
I'll look for the rest of the group. Can ask 2 more questions.
You know what, Mike? It's not very useful.
You only have 2 more.
2
Mm-hmm.
more questions.
5 questions, yep.
Is there a signal that you give your comrades to let them know you are who you are? Like a code word? What I'm
All
looking
of the
for.
day.
Yeah. Password.
The day's password.
No, the wizard can sense deceptions.
Okay.
What is the name of the wizard?
Here we go. What is the name of the wizard?
Oz.
The almighty Oz.
Ozzo.
The wizard is called Devaro.
Do I know that name?
Give me a history check. You probably don't know of him, as this is kind of outside of Dwarven Empire stuff. It sounds a little familiar to you, so maybe you've heard his name in passing, but you can't place it.
Drow, and his name is Devaro. So,
It does sound Drow.
which corresponds to what we learned from the other one.
So with that, the light would leave through the Drow's mouth as his eyes just no longer glow.
Deska would look to Resin and say, how difficult is it to cast that spell? Do you think
say
do you think other
it comes
Go
with the it comes with the blessings of who you worship.
D spelt it. Then do
It's
you
a
reckon we
winery.
should
Drow winery.
For sure. It is for sure.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the name I
I've
came
been
up
there.
with.
It's in California.
Maybe it's run
Then
by a drow wizard. Who knows?
Yeah.
Should we remove their jaws then, in case they try to trace us through the same methods?
Hmm. I don't think.
I mean, there's not much that they could probably tell anyone that they don't already know.
I just would want them to know that what we know is
A
my main
a
concern.
person. It would have to be a person of faith, and I don't believe.
They have faith.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen any. I mean, they said there's a paladin, but we haven't seen any clergy or anything with them.
Deska would say we have run into at least one, and they were of the same affiliation as me.
Has it been an hour yet, Lou?
No, it's since the battle ended. It's been like maybe 5 minutes. I mean, all you've really done
Oh, really?
is communicate with this dead guy.
I'm gonna send Ulwe into the north tunnels to scout my owl.
Okay, just kind of look around. Go ahead and have
See if
him
he can
make
find
maybe a survival check,
survival.
or no, use perception. He's searching, so.
All right, and he has advantage on it. So
If
Okay.
you don't think it's a problem, then it's not a problem. I trust your decision.
I don't believe it'll be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, all they could really tell people is that you killed them. Which, I mean, I guess they could describe you, but the Steel Shadow, you assume already know what you look like because you've encountered them several
and they
times.
already know that
Ooh.
you've been killing them, hence the whole battle in the first place.
That's what to
If-
say. The assassin was dead already, so he wouldn't know.
Well, they are
So they're-
they are suspicious of you killing them. That's what the guy said. He wanted to bring you in for questioning. But now, yeah, they would know for sure, I guess, if they talked to these guys. But yeah.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have attacked us.
So yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to try to do a short rest here past time? Do you want to try something else to look for their camp? What's the plan?
Oh, Arnis is definitely meditating for an hour.
Well, if he wants to take a short rest, then we can short rest first and then go
All right.
find the.
So, your owl is heading north into the tunnels to fly around as the group rests. Anything else during the rest, or should I just pass time?
I will make more poison, is what I would.
Can you? Is that enough time? 1 hour?
1 hour is exactly enough.
Okay. So during the rest, you're making poison. Give me a d20 roll, someone,
You guy?
for no particular reason. Okay.
There you go.
Seems about right for us.
That sounds about on par.
Oh, my dice fell off the thing. Alright, so your owl is definitely more than 100 feet from you as he's searching. But about a half hour has passed.
Oh, and I'm going to be using Arcane Recovery during the short rest, by the way. So
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's only one round, right? Or is it like 10 minutes?
It's
I
during
forget.
short rest, I think.
yeah, it's during a short rest.
Oh, gotcha. So it's about halfway through the short rest. Your owl would return. He hasn't found the camp, but he says that there is a large tunneling creature in the area that's digging. It looks like it's a predator.
Got it. In which direction and how far?
He spotted it to the northwest. It wasn't coming towards the group, but it, yeah, he thought he'd tell you about it. And he says he hasn't found the camp.
I'll pass that on to the group.
It's the turtle.
Deska's turtle.
It's not my turtle.
Unfortunately,
Will
the
be
owl
attacked.
isn't super smart, so he doesn't know much about what's what down here. It just said it's a big digging creature.
Oh, well, that could be Nathaniel in the Uber buggy.
Ooh.
Yeah, he would say it looks like a worm, but really big.
Oh. No.
I guess, yeah, he would
Wait a
know what a
minute.
worm is, so he'd say it looks like a worm, but very big.
If we get to a bigger tunnel, we could take it out, because I could stand on the roof.
So
Sure.
do you want to do anything, or you want to just keep resting?
Keep resting, but I can't rest on the roof. I'll stay on the floor.
Alright, so the hour passes. Go ahead and spend one of your short rests if you want to. You have up to your proficiency modifier in short rest, Magnus. I don't know if you want to track that in your resources or something. Since you
Yeah, I can
used
put
your,
it. I was going to say I didn't see it on the sheet, so I'll put it in the resources. So,
yeah, I mean, since you used Arcane Recovery, you would have to use one.
Yep.
But it is 8, so yeah, spend hit dice if you want. Do whatever else you want to do. And what does the group want to do?
Well,
I'm
during that
gonna-
hour, Resin would like to ask, do we think that this laboratory that they're at is the one where we were fighting the constructs?
Oh shit! And that's
I
where we
believe
sent.
so.
Yeah, but that's also where we sent Weston
And
and
Cav.
and Cav
Dun, dun, dun.
and Garu, Garo, Garno, Gugu. What was his name again?
Garrow.
Because
Garrow.
remember, it had all the supplies.
The supplies and
Yes. We have to go
yeah.
back.
Well, at least they weren't there when you were there, which was kind of weird. Although apparently, well, you don't know if those constructs were theirs or someone else's, but yeah,
True.
it would make sense it was probably theirs if their stuff was already in there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Might
what
have
does the
known
group
that
want
we
to do?
were the ones there.
We gotta go to that laboratory, guys.
We gotta go back.
what laboratory?
A while ago, there was a gnome in our group who wanted us to investigate a lab. We went there. There were a lot of constructs that really ruined our day. And we got the hell out of there. But this is also where Jessica's turtle has come from. We
Same place she
believe
got poisoned by a piece of paper.
Yes, she also got
Oh
poisoned
my
by a piece of
God,
paper.
that's not fair, dude.
It's facts are facts.
It was a
You
It was a
didn't
bad
even
place.
see it happen. You don't know if it's real or not.
So, but yeah, that's there. It's a lab. It's got some wicked stuff in it.
I would like to see this lab, but the priority is to get to where.
and a giant stone-eating turtle.
Oh, Deska, it'll like just click to Deska, and she'll go, "You're a wizard, correct?"
Yes.
When this is
We
all
need
said
to
and
go
done,
south.
I do have a bit of a library at home. You can maybe carouse it, but first we got to get there and deal with this laboratory nonsense.
Where is this laboratory relative to where we are right now?
I
It
pulled out
was-
the map.
Because
Yeah,
it was
so-
west of Candlehome, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you take out the map, and actually there is a map to it on the Ellen map that you were looking at, but yeah, the ley lines kind of went down towards the lab, which actually seems like it is also where the yeah, that might be the lab they're talking about.
Right.
Which
Seems
is
like
kind of a
everything's linked.
coincidence.
Yep.
Maybe they already know about the ley line down there, or the power source. So yeah, what does the group want to do? Do you want to try to look for their camp some more using a different strategy? Do you want to try to head south? It's quite a journey to the lab. It's a couple of days.
I think we know what we need, right? We don't really need to find the camp at this point, do we?
All
Well, I'm
I
all
don't-
evidence points to the south.
Yeah, I'm.
We
Go
and we
ahead.
have shared purpose. We should go south.
Yeah, I mean, there could be more notes to lab. There could be some treasure there, or sorry, at their camp there could be some treasure, more notes. But yeah, it definitely.
It was like a half a day, right?
Don't.
Between Candle and the lab, it wasn't even a full day, was it?
It was
It
about
was,
a
but
day. You rolled well on your pathfinding, so you got there quickly.
We took
No,
the machine the one time we went, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's what made it so fast.
So do we go to Candle, jump in the Uber buggy, then head back to the lab?
Well, how far is Candle?
No, it's at the Uber buggies at Last Light.
Ooh.
Yes. So, Last Light is probably about 6 hours through the tunnels. Candle is about a day, so 12 hours ish.
So that's a good idea, Resin.
Yeah,
We
I
go
think
jump.
should, yeah, hit Last Light. Nathaniel hits us up, and then from there we head straight to the lab.
Yeah.
You're gonna love Nathaniel.
All right. So, if you're gonna travel through the caves, I need up to 2 of you to do a survival to pathfind, because I don't think you have a map of this area either.
No, but I do have paper, and I should probably go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you can create maps, which will make this easier. But if you
Yeah.
don't have any, so you want to do that? Use paper to map this as you're going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay, so this is a map from Last Light to the gold mine area. But go ahead and give me two checks for survival.
What do you think, Resin?
Resin apparently is on it. So moving through the caves, doing pretty good, making some good time. It is, let's see, takes you 4 hours. It's close to midnight when you hit Last Light with those good rolls. So as you approach, it seems like the guards are now back on duty and very, very much keeping an eye out because of the last ambush. They would ask you to, halt, state your business.
Platypus.
Platypus.
Platypus, what do you mean?
Sorry, that's
It's our code word.
Oh,
code word.
actually, they recognize you as the now Gucci gang, and they say, "Oh, come in, heroes." My apologies. So you get back to Last Light, which I think this is the first time some of you have been here. So I'll use.
Wow, it's been for fucking ever, dude.
Yeah, you. We killed a guy here.
You weren't here.
Is it?
Yeah, there was a big battle here.
Is this where I had to jump up in the air to try to kill the guy?
Yep.
Yeah, the great freaking barrel incident of '97, man.
The dead bodies aren't still there. I'll take those out.
And we need a wizard added into our group.
Oh, right. Your new... Although I think you can see the map without having your token, right?
I can see it.
Magnus, okay. So we don't need your tokens for this part.
Okay.
You're in the settlement. The farmers are there. They would greet you happily. Maybe some of them coming up and asking you about what happened with the ambush and have you found Ellen? Is she all right?
We're working on it.
Okay. So they just nod kind of solemnly and go back to what they were doing.
Where's the
wait.
where's the grumpy guy?
Sorry, I just realized it's midnight, so they would all be in the house sleeping. What do you want to do? So
Oh,
it's
we go to
just
the overbug.
it's just the guards on duty now, since it's nighttime. No one's out in the fields.
Deska would pose the quick question.
The sunstones
is-
are giving off moonlight, so there is a kind of a glow over the area.
This is the last safe haven we probably have. Do we want to rest and tackle this in the morning? So it will be I think it'll be a full venture into that laboratory.
I mean, it is midnight, so if you don't rest, you're going to get exhaustion.
we should rest.
All right.
We're gonna rest.
So you are resting for the evening.
I tell one of the guards to tell Nathaniel to have the Uber buggy ready for the morning.
Yeah, have it ready in the morning. On the morrow.
The town is happy to host you. Go ahead and spend your upkeep for whatever well, you'd probably have to just do normal lifestyle here. They don't offer anything fancy. So you could spend a gold piece just for food and lodging and stuff.
Right.
So you spend your maintenance costs. The night would pass. So it is now the 89th of winter.
Quick question before everything's over. How long? Question for the
full
wizard
rest.
man.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to scribble new spells into your book? I don't know how that works.
Usually an hour per level of spell.
An hour per level, and 50 gold pieces worth of ink per level as well.
It's different. It's a little different in my case.
Oh, okay.
I'm from the school of the scribe.
Ooh. Okay. Deska would. You seem.
So if there are any spells that you have collected over your time, I would appreciate being able to view them.
Yeah.
I can copy them.
Yeah,
We've
again,
got tons.
My library is it's a plethora, but on me at the moment, I do happen to have 2 scrolls that from your companion. I can tell you already have 1, but I have 2 others that you may not have. And she'll present a scroll of illusionary script and blindness deaf.
Cool. Yeah, with my it's like I can scribe those in less than 10 minutes.
Can you link that ability?
It's the wizardly quill.
Yeah, that cool.
Yeah.
I thought about being a scribe wizard in another campaign. Pretty cool.
The time you must spend to copy a spell in your spell book equals 2 minutes per spell level if you use the quill for your transcription. So, for blindness, deafness, and
I'll link them in the chat so you can.
So the only thing with the quill, I believe since spells require special ink, you would still have to have that special ink. I think.
No, not for the wizardly quill. It doesn't because it's a summoned object and it requires no specialty inks. It's in the D&D Beyond for the arcane school. Let me I can post a link to it in Discord.
Okay.
Which one did you? What was that? A wizard skill you said?
Yeah, it's
The quill doesn't require ink.
Nope.
You write with it. Produces ink of any color.
Order of Scribes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty. Yep.
It's the wizard, not a school wizard. It's the wizard.
Yeah, I got
So-
it. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut and paste it in for you. Oh no, Rez already got it.
Yeah, Rez
Oh,
already.
that's right. You have it in Roll20. Yep.
So I'm
wizard.
seeing conflicting rulings online about this. Let me get back to you because some people are saying that it can only make normal inks and you would still have to spend the gold, and some people are saying they just let me get back to you on this.
Okay.
We're getting close to the end time anyway, so I'll try to have an answer for you about that from the online. But why don't we do MVP votes? Whisper me who you thought was MVP of the session. Oh, and I don't know if you had read this in my custom rules, but I do inspiration points instead of inspiration, so you can have up to 10 of them instead of just being inspired or not inspired. You would start with 1, and you can spend them the same way you'd spend inspiration.
Okay. How many
So-
do I start with any, or do I have 0 at the moment?
You start with a 1, so you probably just want to make a. You have like 1 of 10
Resource.
right now. Yeah, resource for that.
Or can I use the inspiration? Oh no, it's just a click. It's just a binary boolean. So
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, so I got 3 votes, 4 votes. Who am I missing?
So let me ask you a question, Lou, on the inspiration thing. I might have screwed it. I had 10 before we started this session. I got my 11th for being the journalist last week, and I just used an inspiration. Do I have 10 or do I have 9?
So you would get it at the start of. So you get it as soon as you post the scribe. I'll say you have 10. That's fine. We can say you
Okay.
you'll have 10.
Yeah, okay.
But generally, yeah, if you're at 10 and you go to 11, you just lose it. So you want to watch out for that.
Okay. All right.
So
Super
Desco
fun
with 3
set.
votes. You are MVP.
What? Oh shoot!
That's
Hold on.
that's right, pseudo assassin.
Pseudo assassin. Let's go. Not
So
expecting.
yeah, good job everyone. Welcome to the group, Magnus.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
thanks.
Super fun.
And I'll try.
It is, yeah.
I'll try to figure out more about this quill and what the ruling is. Because, like I said, I keep seeing kind of contradictory things.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Take care.
Yeah. Super.
Bye, everybody.
Take
Bye,
care,
all.
everyone.
Laz. Oh, it's gone.
I'll be here for a bit if anyone has questions. Because I got to take some notes myself.
Sounds good. I need to go take a break and get some food, but I'll be around if you
Okay.
want to follow up on
Yeah.
anything while we're still crafting the setting or the backstory, Raven. So
All right, cool. Take care.
Hey, Jessica,
Yeah.
you're amazing.
Thank you.
Wait, why is Deska amazing? Oh, did everyone leave?